And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to Fed Reacts. I apologize for the delay, guys. We had to make sure that we had everything on point. Let's get into it. I'm a special agent with Homeland Security Investigations, okay, guys? HSI.
This is what Fed Reacts covers.
Defender Jeffrey Williams and Associate YSL did commit the felony. So here's what 6ix9ine actually got. This attack shifted the whole U.S. government. This guy got arrested for espionage, okay? Trading secrets with the Russian John Wayne Gacy, a.k.a. the Killer Clown, okay? One of the most prolific serial killers of all time, killed 33 people. Zodiac Killer is a pseudonym of an unidentified serial killer who operated in Northern California. All these serial killers, guys, they really get off on getting attention from the media. Many years, Jeffrey Epstein sexually exploited and abused dozens of minor girls at his home. It was OJ working together to get Nicole killed. We're gonna go over his past, the gang ties, so that this all makes sense. And we are back. What's up, guys? Welcome to Fed Reacts, man. As you guys can see here, we made some upgrades to the studio. We're trying to make it a little bit better for y'all. I apologize for the delay. I know you guys said, Myron, you smashed this. Bro, I wish I wasn't, man. We were literally dealing with the cameras. You know, as you guys know, we got a lot of things going on behind the scenes. I'm putting up new panels, upgrading the studio. We're pretty much tricking this place out. I'll probably do maybe I'll do an Instagram story for you guys after to show you guys some of the new upgrades that we got going on. But yeah, literally I had like a camera issue right before, like the camera wasn't like sizing properly, like it was like kind of cut off. So I had to like make sure I would fix it and everything else like that. So, and I don't have Roberto here with me, so it's like these are new cameras. They're Sony FX3, so I'm like trying to figure it out. I'm on the phone, I'm trying to figure it out and stuff. So it is what it is. And then Mo and Bill's in the back just looking at me like I'm crazy. So yeah. But yeah, anyway, you guys want to chat a little bit? Go ahead. I'll turn it to you guys. Mo, why the hell are you so dark, nigga? God damn.
I think I look good though still.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm going to turn your light up a little bit.
But yeah, man, this is Big Mo. You already know. Best in the world, baby. You know I had to do that with me. You know what I'm saying? But I hope you guys enjoy. We are covering Michael Jackson. Ow! And I was actually looking forward to this. So I hope you guys enjoy. Other than that, you guys can follow me at BigMo_BITW. That is BIGMO_BITW. Don't forget the memo to believe in Big Mo, because that
is the MO.
Is the MO.
WW.
What about you, Bills?
What's going on, guys? My name is J Bills. You guys can follow me on Instagram at J Bills. W Fed Reacts. I'm interested to see our takes on the Michael Jackson court case. I think we're going to be doing the biography today, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to be looking more into Michael Jackson's life. And, you know, I see you guys wanted to see this one. So I see a lot of people was talking about the Michael Jackson request for this. So I'm just happy to be here. And let's get into it.
Cool. What about you, Angie?
What about me? Oh,
yeah. Dude,
hello, people.
We've been off air for a few weeks now, and you've been managing the Fed Reacts Instagram and stuff.
Yeah.
So
okay, I gotta look at this camera. So this is Angie, your favorite Venezuelan. I know you guys miss me. Yes. So I'm very happy to be here. Guys, this was very stressful to set up this studio, and it's been weeks of like full stress, as you may see in like Fresh and Fit and stuff. But we're here finally. We covered Fed Reacts, and we have more surprises for you on the next cases too. Today we're gonna cover Michael Jackson's biography, and then we're gonna cover the cases that you know, his cases, like his legal cases. But yeah, that's about it. I've got some stuff for you guys in the next week for Fed Reacts Instagram, so make sure to stay tuned there. Follow us on at Fed Reacts, and our TikTok, which is like Fed Reacts HSI, I think.
is that
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So I think it's linked below as well. But yeah, I'm trying to deal with the lights over here. Yeah, guys. So as you guys can see here, man, new technology, which means new problems. But yeah, I mean, like I said, we're getting a lot of work done here in the studio. We're upgrading a bunch of the equipment. I will not stop until we got the best studio in the world, which I think we're on the way there. You guys can see here all the different camera angles that we got going on. I was setting those up too. You know, obviously we got the, you know, the main wide shot up top, and then we got the slider, which actually I got to turn the slider on a bit here. But yeah, man. But yeah, dude, we're going hard in the paint to try to give you guys the best show that we possibly can. But today, so like Angie said, we're gonna do a multi-part series here because you guys have been requesting Michael Jackson for a while. But a lot of you guys are young. A lot of you guys might not even know who Michael Jackson is. Some of you guys might know him as like the king of pop, but you guys might not necessarily know the history, you know, between the Jackson 5 and Thriller and, you know, everything else beforehand. You know, people kind of know Michael Jackson on a how do I say this, on a surface level, especially you younger people, because we got a good amount of people that watch us that are, you know, Gen Zers that were born in like 2000. A lot of you guys, some of you guys were born like right around the time he died. So it's like, yo, you guys don't even know what was really going down. You know, between the cases that went down in the 90s, you know, how he dominated the 80s. Yeah, you know, I would say Michael Jackson easily, if you took his fame, and here's the other crazy part, guys, he was like worldwide famous before social media.
Yes.
I don't think people understand like that level of fame. It's like an unprecedented level of fame. Like people nowadays, like they're famous, but they have like that social media fame. It's easier to build a platform now. He was famous without the internet, without social media, and worldwide recognized, man. They didn't call him the king of pop for no reason. So like, I don't know. I mean, who could you say in today's day and age has that level of fame? I don't know. Bills, Mo, Angie. I don't know. I can't think of anyone that has that level of fame.
Right now, today,
Yeah.
you can think of some people, maybe.
I can't think of anybody.
I'd say similar like Bad Bunny, Chris Brown,
Justin
Drake,
Bieber.
Justin Bieber. It's really
yeah, but that's a
Nah,
joke
still-
compared to him.
still
though.
not even
still
really
not
close.
even.
But
but-
even
close.
like if you guys ask for those names, in, I don't know, in somewhere in like I don't know
Middle-
India or somewhere
yeah,
like
some
far
foreign
away,
country.
people might not know who those people are. But Michael Jackson will sound like everywhere.
Mhm.
I would say Justin Bieber, Chris Brown, Beyonce.
Beyonce
It wa-
maybe.
Yeah, when it
Beyonce,
comes
I'll
to a
say.
sense of people who can't do wrong in the music industry, like you think of Beyonce, first thing people say, oh, this person can't do wrong. Someone thinks of Chris Brown, you know, he'll literally known for like that might be a little, you know, he might be a little violent to women, you know what I'm saying? But still get forgiven because of how talented he is.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she did hit him first. I mean, she beat
Exactly,
his
of
ass,
course,
too.
exactly.
No
But
one
remember
wants
that.
to admit that.
But he has that rep
Jesus.
over his
Exactly.
head. He has that rep over his head,
yeah.
but is still forgiven worldwide.
Yep.
And
Yep.
then we also have Justin Bieber. Another, you think of his name worldwide, you're thinking someone who can't do wrong. You know, that's kind of like the similar thing. You know, when you mention someone like Michael Jackson, a lot of people around the world is like, okay, this person can't do wrong.
Well, still, we'll have to compare like this generation's artists and like this. And Michael Jackson was like a whole different generation. Like I think my generation is the last one who will know that will know about Michael Jackson as an artist when he was alive, because when he died when I was a child, and still. None of my friends are fans of Michael Jackson. You know, they're fans of Bad Bunny, Justin Bieber, The Weeknd, and these artists nowadays. But I mean, I don't think like newest generations will recognize Michael Jackson as the legend that he was. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So,
Because even though I make these other comparisons, I'm still going to argue they still don't even have over Michael Jackson.
yeah,
So
I mean, his impact.
but those are just like but it's like maybe just close, barely close, but they don't really take the reign as like,
Yeah.
okay, this person cannot do wrong. Michael Jackson still has them beat above all of them.
all of
Yeah.
artists. I will say like I wouldn't compare him to anyone, to be honest. Like I mean, I will compare like people like Madonna, like from somebody like from his era, but like artists nowadays, I don't think they will like even like get to his feet, like not even close.
Because
I'm a huge fans, you guys, and also I also want to say, because and I want to say it now that we just started the show. On this side of the table, I believe MJ was innocent, you guys, and I
Oh,
don't
God.
care what the fuck you're gonna say about it. I don't care what you guys think about it. That man was innocent. Okay, I just want to stand that. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say.
She said on
I'm
this
just
side of the
kidding.
table. Hey, by the way,
Yeah, on this side of the table, MJ was innocent. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry, Mom, for cussing. She been telling me that I should stop cussing, and like you know. But yeah, I'm sorry. I
hey,
don't
shout
give a fuck.
out to Momo.
shout out Angie's mom.
Oh
Stop,
God.
Mom, stop.
All right. So we got a. What about you, Bills? Because you're obviously you're a musician as well. What are your thoughts here?
Honestly, that's a really tricky one. Honestly, I on this side of the table, I also don't believe that Michael Jackson did it. I think he was innocent. I think it was framed, but we'll talk more about that on the episode.
Yep.
And also as far as who's more famous than Michael Jackson, I don't think that there will ever be another pop star as famous as Michael
Yeah.
Jackson in our generation, at least. We won't see it anytime soon.
Yeah, or as legend as him. To be honest.
Yeah, honestly.
I mean, I'm gonna say like my like controversial take. MJ was innocent.
A
you
controversial
guys.
take.
That
MJ
man
was innocent.
And so is Andrew Sesters. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding.
Yo, Andy, I'll put you on the camera, bro. Stop playing.
Oh yeah, shout out to Andy.
That boy left.
Andy, people can see you in the back.
Shout out Andy.
He don't care. Yeah, he don't care.
Guys, Andy is our contractor. He will do like most
He
of
helps us with a lot of
Yeah.
the stuff. Help me
Yeah.
build the studio. I'm running around handling some of the lights. Is most light better now?
Oh yeah, for sure.
A little
He,
bit.
he looks dark on my screen, but I don't know. I mean, audience, what do y'all think as far as like Mo? Or do you guys better prefer not to see him anyway? But I don't know which one it is.
Andy, say what's up.
Yeah.
Andy, say what's up. No, Andy doesn't.
Andy's just working.
Yeah, yeah. We're dealing with his mic boom arm right now, guys. Making sure that it's that it doesn't have. Oh, okay, Mo, you actually look good. So you're just dark on my screen.
Yeah,
It's like,
probably.
I'm
I
looking
mean,
right
that's
now.
how he's looking right now. Like, can you see him?
No, I'm watching it on YouTube. He looks good. Pause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better?
Yo, is
Okay.
that good? Does that have more give right there?
The what?
You guys are literally seeing us like improving things right now
Mhm.
while we're on here.
I think so.
Nah, it's still loose, man. Still loose, Andy.
Andy, we can see your belly.
Andy, it's time to be fresh and fit. Hit the
Yeah,
gym.
Andy need to hit the gym. We make fun of him all the time. Yeah, guys, those boom arms that we use, just so you guys know, they're called. You guys always ask me for equipment. It's a OC white. You need to like change the give on them right here with like an Allen key, so that they sit a certain way. So if you want to, you can make it where it's really loose, or you make it where it's not as loose and it, kind of sits depending on how you want it to. So that's what we're doing right now
People are
with
saying
Mo's
that your
mic.
camera is not focused.
It's not focused.
Yeah, they're saying that it's blurry.
It's blurry. All right, yo, Andy. Actually, you know what? Do you mind hitting the front ring right there and making it more focused?
We do it live.
Yeah, we do it live, guys. Let's see here. That should make it sharper, I think.
Mm-mm.
No, it's not doing nothing. God damn it. All right, I'll fix that. Anyway, we got a
It's not
documentary
that
to
bad,
react
though.
to.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, they're being perfectionists in the
Yeah.
chat, but that's fine. Okay, so thanks, Andy.
You live it like that,
Yeah.
Andy.
All right, so we got a documentary to react to here.
Yes.
You want to talk about that documentary a little bit, Angie? You found it?
Yeah. So, guys, I've been watching documentaries on MJ since, I would say, late April, and most of them will hit us with the copyright. Most of the ones that I found on YouTube will hit us with the copyright because those are like high produced documentaries. So this one that I found today, I think it's 1 hour 5 minutes long, but I think it was a YouTuber who made it, and it's really, really good. And it will cover like the whole biography of Michael Jackson. So I hope you guys like it. And stay tuned. And yeah, please don't forget to follow Fred Reacts on Instagram. And don't follow me on Instagram, guys. Don't follow my personal Instagram. No, seriously. No, I'm being serious because people follow me every time, like after the show, before the show, and it's like I keep telling you to not follow me because I'm not accepting anybody, and you keep following me. Like you're wasting your time. You're wasting your clicks. Go click on somebody like OAF girls somewhere. I don't know.
OF girls is kind of crazy.
Oh, girls
Yeah,
is kind of
like-
crazy, Angie.
OF girls is kind of crazy.
Yeah, go click on somebody that you might have a chance on. You know.
Damn! Talk your shit, Oos. Talk your shit, Oos.
I'm just saying. But anyways, yeah.
And but while as Myron's getting this camera thing situated, make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are comment, sharing, subscribing. Make sure you hit that like button. Tell all your friends, and big ups to the mods, always adding value. The true supporters of goddamn
And also follow
Fresh
Fred
and
Reacts
Fit.
on
Oh,
Rumble
God.
because we're on Rumble now.
Yes.
And we might
Follow
go to
Fed-
Rumble later on when we start talking about the conspiracy theories. So yes, make sure to follow on Rumble. That's free. If you guys want to support us or Fresh and Fit, go to Locals and subscribe to Fresh and Fit. What is it?
Rumble.com/freshfit.
No, superchat.com.
Oh,
Fresh Fit.
FNFSuperchat.com.
There it
If they
is,
want to
there
super
it is.
chat to the show, guys, FNFSuperchat.com, or you can Rumble rant your way in. So
Classic
check
Club
us out
dot
over there
TV.
as well. So
You guys are going to see it pinned in the chat. If you want to be heard, fnfsuperchat.com or click the link in the pinned chat. Oh, God.
bam. All right. Okay. Do we have any chats here?
We got some chats.
All right, let's hit some of these
chats.
chats, and then I'll go ahead and we'll get into it. Oh man, I don't got my glasses. Fuck.
We're gonna do the Rumble rants
Let me
first.
look for them.
Yeah. All right. We'll do the Rumble rants first because I am blind, guys. So it is tough for me to see sometimes when it comes to reading the stuff.
Here you go, man.
Okay, thank
We
you.
just did the same thing. One second, mine.
All right.
Screen share issue.
Go
Screen
ahead.
share thing.
Mhm.
All right, we could pull up the FNF
we'll do
Super
the-
Chat ones.
we'll do
Yeah,
that.
because I got my glasses here. Oh wow, I can read now. Okay. Woo.
You can see
Okay.
clearly now
I
that
can
the rain
actually
is...
see, man. El Don Julio donated $6. Appreciate that, my friend.
Probably said something wild.
He probably did say something crazy.
You can read them right there, but
Oh, what's
it
up,
won't-
Myron? 6-year Army vet here. Can you cover the Vanessa Ghislaine case?
It's on the list.
There you go.
She was brutally murdered by another soldier and his girlfriend at Fort Hood, Texas, while I served there just down the street from me. There's a Netflix documentary on it. Okay.
Hold on 1 second. There you go.
That's on the list.
What's up next here? Jay Garcia goes, $10. Bring in El Calderon, worked in the fields of counter narcotics and crime investigations in the northern region of Mexico, highly knowledgeable on cartels and their influence in USA. All right. And then we got here, yo, Myron, what the fuck is on the windows behind you? You and Angie breaking the place in, I see. Also acknowledge me, Big Mo. No, my friend, that is because the place is cold. We have the AC bumping right now. Matter of fact, that's why I'm all fucking flat right now because it's cold as hell in here.
Oh, God. And
Sexy Tom donated $5. Appreciate that, my friend. What else?
That's it for stream as I'm doing the.
Are we doing the Rumble rants now?
Yeah, we're gonna do the Rumble rants.
All right,
Just give me 1 second.
do you guys want to go into the documentary or?
Well, the screen share is still gonna give me an issue, so I still gotta fix it.
Okay.
And I acknowledge you, my tribal chief.
Okay, and guys, do me a favor, like the video if you guys are watching this thing on YouTube. As you guys know, we're demonetized on YouTube, so we're basically doing this Fed Reacts joint for y'all for free, basically. Besides the donations that come in. But yeah, I mean, between the time it takes to research, filming, setting up, everything else like that, pretty much doing this for free when you actually do the numbers. So we're doing this because we enjoy it. This base is supposed to be a day off, but we're here anyway. And speaking of which, we actually are going to do an episode for you guys on Dragon Ball Z here very soon. I got to pick a day to do it. Bills and Mo, you guys ready for that one?
Oh yeah, we ready.
Yeah.
We ready for sure.
Yeah, we got some questions for that one on that one as well for you guys. We're going to cover, best DBZ character, worst sagas, best sagas, best villains, worst villains. We're going to cover best story arcs, all that stuff, man. Everything you guys like with DBZ, we are absolutely going to cover it. We need a Jackson Hinkle versus Nick debate. Fresh be sweating bullets. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. I mean, you guys know my thoughts on Nick, man. I like the guy, but, people are going to hate. So one Marv goes, Myron, I need help. Please, my brother has that victim mindset, and he is just blind blaming the whole world. I feel bad, but honestly, at this point, I want nothing to do with him and is ungrateful. I'm confused.
wow.
Who are you talking about? Oh, my brother.
Oh, his brother.
Oh, bro. Sometimes you gotta let them feel the pain for them to come to the light, bro. That's just how it goes down. They gotta feel the burn sometimes.
Got to burn or learn.
Burn and learn. I like that. Fresh the type to show up late to his own funeral. Chris the type to eat cereal with his hands. Myron the type to castle a server. Zestiny the type to ask himself for consent before beating off. Okay. All right. I'm just trying to drive the newest Benz that they got straight to the hood. When I swerve off the lot, pull up on the homies like, look what I got, nigga. I did a lot. Okay, the
What?
Cruxy, you're a rapper, I see.
It's the hood, ain't it?
Goku goes, Heaven Can Wait is an underrated MJ song, goes hard. All right, cool.
Yeah.
We got here, Blick Bills goes, hey, you should watch the Michael Jackson Sony ATV documentary on why the music industry hated him.
I think I watched that one.
I wonder, why'd they hate him?
He bought back his own masters.
Oh, was he one of the first artists to do that?
Not the first, but that's like one of the most expensive catalogs to have. And oh yeah, because he bought the Beatles catalog too, and that
Oh, yeah, I heard
that
about
was one of
that.
the biggest. Buying out the Beatles catalog, that's one of the most expensive. Yeah, and then a certain state owned that. Has been trying to own that too. So because that state would love Beatles catalog.
Wait,
That state.
Is it the state that's currently potentially fighting?
Allegedly.
Right now?
We're
Allegedly.
talking about allegedly. You know, we don't know all the facts yet. Allegedly. We love you, YouTube.
We love you, YouTube.
I'm dead.
Is it
Yes.
that state?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, we should have known. Wait, why would they want the Beatles one though?
It's one of
So
the
bad?
Bro,
at that
you talking
time.
money.
We're
Yeah.
probably talking to this day. It's probably still one of the most expensive catalogs.
Most
to have.
precious catalogs.
Yeah.
But none of them are them boys, are they?
Not that I know.
Not that
The
I know of.
Beatles? The
I'm,
Beatles? No,
I'm
right?
only talking about their music catalog.
Gotcha.
Um,
All right. Interesting. Very, very interesting. What else we got here? World's Coolest Nerd. Favorite MJ songs, my top 10, no particular order, is Rock My World, Billie Jean, Dangerous, Beat It, Remember the Time, Dirty Diana, Rock With You, Off the Wall, The Lady in My Life, and Baby Be Mine.
Those are good. That's a good top
Dirty
10.
Diana's pretty underrated.
Yeah.
Oh,
No
yeah.
one knows about that
It's
one.
because it's very RP.
Yeah. What else we got here? Ben Shapiro, just married virgin that shares your values and is traditional. So easy. Yeah, Ben Shapiro doesn't date in 2023, my friend. Did MJ lose the N-word pass after transitioning? No, he didn't, my friend.
No, you didn't.
For those who didn't know about this, but Michael Jackson had been illegal, so that's why he was going to be, he transitioned to be white. He had been illegal, so yeah.
And didn't the Pepsi sign explode on him?
What?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Literally, like he was doing a performance, and the sign absolutely, it blew up in front on top of him, and then it burned him.
It was one of the
In the 80s.
It was one of the designed fireworks, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
was like
it was a light. Yeah, it was a fire that was on the floor.
Yeah.
There is a documentary that I watched that it shows the video. He started running with the fire on his head.
Yeah,
because he had an afro.
Jerry Crow.
Jerry Crow.
Yeah.
With all that grease,
And
which is
yeah,
flammable.
And he had this spray.
That was bad.
Yeah.
That was cool back in the day.
Yeah.
Having the Jerry curls, and obviously you'd put a lot of product in there that would make your joint flammable, which is a big reason why, guys.
Oh my
wave
God.
check here.
Here we
I don't
go.
use
yes, sir.
no product on my joint. This is just straight waviness, if y'all
Yes,
know what
sir.
I'm talking about, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Yeah.
that. They spit it from back
Bro,
over there.
oh.
Oh, Lord.
Myron, all you need is the purple Kool-Aid.
Yeah, hey, man. I don't use no grease, no nothing on this stuff, man. I used to use pomade back in the day, bro.
Pomade? Damn.
Yeah, I know,
Oh
man.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
The Kool-Aid Man, yeah.
That is some
Pomade.
Kool-Aid type activity.
Bro, this man,
That pomade, bro.
this the hood, ain't it?
Yeah, Dax, the orange shit. Oh Lord,
This the hood, ain't
bro,
it?
that thing used to get in your hair and get all gumpy and stuff, and it would make your hair smell and shit. Man, it was terrible, bro.
Yo, I be wondering when he what's it? That Soul Glow from Coming to America.
Soul Glow, oh
Let
my
your soul glow. That's the type of products that was
Oh,
flammable
man.
that Michael Jackson had.
Oh Lord. All right, what else do we got here? We got did MJ lose? No, definitely not. Myra's favorite MJ song is "Working Day and Night." Good one, my friend.
God.
Actually, my favorite I think is "You Rock My World." I like that one a lot. What else do we got here? Myron, why did you choose to go by Myron? I've seen a distant amount of people saying the table is too small. Thought of getting a new table that you can add to it as needed. Then a F&F table fabric. Well, guys, I know you guys.
Myron is a joke, right?
Yeah, it's a joke on
My
on
iron
the
gains.
yeah Myron. You Myron my gains, yeah. And guys, keep in mind the reason why I use that name is because at the time when I started, this whole YouTube thing and everything, I still worked for the government, and I have a very unique name. It's Amru. So if you search my government name, literally you're gonna see federal documents come back on cases that I did. So that is why I used that moniker. Obviously now it doesn't matter, but the name kind of just stuck for all the people. You don't even use your own name. I didn't use my name, not necessarily because I'm ashamed of it. It's because back when I started, I was working for the government and I have a unique name. That's why.
I do have to say that it's weird to call you Myron in your parents' house, though.
It is
Because
weird.
they call you differently.
Yeah,
I'll be
they call me
like,
by my Arab name. Yeah, they call me by my Arab name.
Habibi.
Bro, all right, never mind. We on YouTube. Never mind.
We
Let
on
me
YouTube.
Let me stop. Let me stop,
Bro.
Yeah, we on YouTube. So
Bro.
let's keep going. I was about to tell y'all some crazy shit my parents be saying. All right, kids that was born in 2000s. Are gay, the gayest, the softest generation of kids ever. Yeah, the Gen Zers are kind of soft, bro. I ain't gonna lie. IRS goes, Michael Jackson is truly an icon. From his extraordinary singing voice, his legendary dance moves, he was also a great innovator. He was born a little black boy and died an old white woman. He. Okay, thanks, IRS.
Wow.
Yeah, interesting. Waylo goes, I like all the changes and I like that you're adding in better questions. However, the quality of the show gets diluted when you have Zerka high ass yelling and not listening when you tell him to chill. Guys, Zerka comes in every now and then. He's a guest that comes on. I get it. Some of y'all love him. Some of y'all don't like him. It is what it is, man. I mean, it's entertainment, bro. People enjoy it, and we like to have him on. It's fun when he's on. It makes me laugh. And he's not on every single time, so it is what it is, man. It was great to have him and Sneeko together. Devin goes, genuine brother, sorry for off topic. Lil sis is turning 18 and mother is saying I'm not responsible for raising her. Understood. But if not me, then who? I'm in Colorado. She's in ATL thinking about moving back. Oh Lord. She's in Atlanta by herself. Bro, that's a L, my friend.
Black Anna.
Yeah, Black Lana.
Lana.
Angie, that's Cat. My son loves him and he is 4. MJ will never be forgotten ever. Yeah, that's
but
because you put him on.
You, exactly. Yeah.
You put him on, bro.
Exactly.
Machete goes, Angie's English has improved drastically. W. Myron, good training. I appreciate that, man.
Yes.
She's inquisitive, too. She asked me, like, hey, what does this word mean? And then she'll ask me, how do you pronounce this properly? So, Angie does the work behind the scenes to get better with her English. Hey, I started my Faceless YouTube channel 6 weeks ago and already hit 1.1K followers. Still need to hit 4K watch time. But this is all likes. This is all thanks to you. Shout out to you, Reckless Josh. Keep making that the strides. I left to Colorado when she was 15, but I always felt like I need to return before she's 18. Yeah, bro. I mean, move her in with you, man. Fuck it. Move her in with you. You know what I mean? Like that's the best way to like supervise and make sure she don't do some BS. What else we got here? Nutella. Okay, there would never be another MJ. Dude had 3 or 4s now. Grandma's passing out back in the days. Facts. And then last two here. Jacob goes, she said a bad word. Oh, Angie's mom, I'm options.
Ooh, I'm options.
Okay.
Well, Michael Jackson was a simp, though. I'm gonna say that. Like, that's the only thing that you guys.
Yeah, he dated some 304s, didn't he?
Yeah, he definitely
Yeah,
did.
but he was a simp. Like, he will be friends with women like that wouldn't take him seriously.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, the king of pop, man.
Yeah.
And then Leprechaun goes, Myron's camera is out of focus.
That was earlier.
That was from earlier. I think it should be focused now, bro. It looks good. Okay, maybe I do need to refocus it. Let's see
No,
here.
that's okay. I think that's okay.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and run the documentary real quick, guys. We got the link. You guys got it?
I got it.
We're just pulling
I
it up
sent
right
that
now.
to you,
Alright.
yeah.
Yeah, we got it.
All right. And guys, just so you guys know, this is going to be part 1 of a multi-part series on Michael Jackson. We'll probably do it again this Thursday, I'm thinking, is the part 2 where we'll go over more of the criminal cases, but we're going to go over his biography here. So hopefully we shouldn't get hit with any copyright crap, but if we do, we're going to go to Rumble. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. And this comes from who? Which YouTube channel? Shout them out. This comes from Biographer. Okay, and it's called Michael Jackson, Victim of Fame. Full biography, thriller, Bad Billie Jean. So let's get into it, guys. Some of you guys are going to learn some things about Michael Jackson you may or may not have known.
He has a gentle, ringing, and very recognizable voice. He is a talented singer and an inimitable dancer. He has 13 Grammy Awards and is known worldwide as the King of Pop.
Pause.
However, we prefer to call him.
I love how they glossed over 13 Grammy Awards. Bro, most artists will
even
never
get
get one
one.
Grammy. Not only that, most artists don't even get nominated for a Grammy. Just so you guys understand, if you get nominated for a Grammy, it's something that you could put on your list of accolades. Grammy-nominated artists. Bro, he has 13. Crazy.
It's one of the most just nominated, not even winning an award. Nominating is one of the most prestigious accolades you can have in your resume as a
think-
singer, songwriter, performer, producer. You have Grammy nominated in your resume. That's like one of the most prestigious. Like, you have to be cream of the crop.
I think the one that is near to him, close to him to have as many Grammys is Taylor Swift. Right now, I think she has 12, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, that's a lot of Grammys, you guys. And I think the ones that has the most Grammys right now, it's Beyonce, who has 32. 32 Grammys. Beyonce. So yeah, I think it's okay that for you guys to compare Beyonce to my MJ because of the Grammys. I will say that, but I do believe that if MJ will be alive today, which he will be old as hell, to be honest with you guys, he will have way more Grammys though.
Yeah.
Way more, like with the technology that music. I mean, you guys can say that, like Bills and Mo, with the technology that music has improved now, like nowadays. MJ will have made like way more hits than anybody right now if he will be alive. What do you guys
100%.
think?
Big
One-
what you think?
Because you're thinking like,
If he will be alive, like the collaborations with people, for example, like big artists today, and that guy was a visionary.
Michael Jackson was already retiring, because it was supposed to be his last tour he was supposed to have, like the This Is It tour. So
I mean-
that's what he said.
Yeah, I
He
know.
said the This Is It tour, but 40 years, because he started his fame at 10 years old, and then right when he died, he was 50 or 51, I believe.
Yeah.
40 years, that's like, even just having 10 years with fame in the music industry, you could already be considered a legend. 40 years, that's like 4 legends in one
He
person.
died when he was 50.
It was still remarkable. I think if he was still alive, I think his music would still be like, it would probably be double than what is already played
Yeah.
today.
No, but I would really think that he will still make music anyways, because artists will say that they retire, but whenever they need money or anything, they will start making collaborations with with other artists or start making new music after they're like 20 years retired. There's a bunch of people that have done that before. So just now, NSYNC are reuniting. NSYNC are gonna make like a world tour. I think I saw something on Instagram about it. So I mean. Easily, Michael Jackson, if he will be alive, he will be making music nowadays. With the technology that music has now, I mean, no brainer. He will be making music, like crazy music though. Like kids were
Because
talking
he
about.
loved it. He actually loved
He
it.
was very passionate. So I mean, I don't know. What chat? What do you guys
He
think?
was-
Like put it in the chat, put it in the comments.
He-
I
he
really
was a-
believe that he will make like crazy music nowadays if he will be alive. And still, he will be like what, like 70? Maybe no.
Because he was about
He-
50. That death was in 2009.
Yeah.
2009, 2010. He was.
2008, I think it was.
So
Let me check real quick.
maybe. Yeah, my
He will
math
be,
is off.
he will be like 60 something.
Yeah, maybe 64, 65.
He died in 2009.
Yeah,
So, yeah, he will be like 60. No, even more, like
Yeah.
70 something.
yeah.
So yeah, 63, 64. There you go. Guys are saying in the chat. So yeah, I think he will make crazy music. Like I think Elton John is in his 60s and I don't know. I'm not sure, but I think he's still making music. Like, so, yeah,
Shout out Elton John.
yeah. Although he's kind of gay, but
No, he is. But
He
I will say
definitely
this:
is.
the collab that he did with Eminem was pretty.
Crazy.
That was crazy. At the was it the VMAs, if I'm not mistaken?
It was one of those.
It was one of
I
those.
think it was
It
at
was-
the VMAs, and it was funny because Eminem went ahead and did a collab with a bunch of people that they hated on. He did one with Marilyn Manson because they went ahead and said Marilyn Manson was responsible for Columbine. And then he also did one with Elton John when they said that he was homophobic. But dude, I've talked about this before. I don't think Eminem would have never survived in today's day and age with the cancel culture that we
Yeah.
got. There's no way.
Facts.
No way. But anyway, I just wanted to say, like, guys, MJ is a true 13 Grammys is crazy. Beyonce has how many again?
32.
Kanye is how much? Can you look up how much Kanye
Yeah.
got?
Kanye, yes.
Yeah,
Beyonce, it makes sense. It makes
You think
sense.
so?
Yeah,
I
100%.
mean, You guys can hate her, I'm
because she
Since
hit so many different.
since Destiny's Child, her collaborations, bro, she was being shot to the moon.
I mean, she's a genius in the
Yeah.
music industry too.
She's a
Yeah.
hardworking
Yeah,
genius.
She's a
Kanye
hard
has
worker, yeah.
24. Jesus.
Kanye got 24, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's under. Drake got like 3, which is crazy.
75 nominations. Jeez.
Yeah, Kanye
Yeah.
got 75
And
nominations.
then also the allegations on MJ with the touching whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That put him
that
down a lot.
hurt him
Yeah.
a lot too.
His
That hurt him a lot
reputation
with
went
getting
Yeah.
getting Grammys. And then also if I'm not mistaken, did he get any Grammys for the Jackson 5?
Yeah.
I think so.
I think so.
Let me look it up real
I
quick.
think so. Because that's what I mentioned when I talked about that. He already saw platinum records when he was 10 years old. I was actually referencing Jackson 5, and that was during the 70s.
No, they didn't win a Grammy, but they were nominated for pop performance by a duo or
This
group.
is the 70s, right? With
Yeah.
the Jackson 5?
Jackson
Yes.
5 was
Was the
70s.
Grammys even a thing back in the 70s?
Yes.
They were formal like that?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Cool.
Yes.
Let's go back to Doc.
I'm Michael. You are on the Biographer channel. Today, we will tell you about the life's journey of the great artist. At what age did Michael Jackson start singing? What happened to his skin? And what is the reason for his early death? Sit back and we want to be starting something.
He was so cute as a child. Michael Blackie and cute.
Oh my God.
You hated Black.
Michael Joseph Jackson was born in Gary, Indiana on August 29, 1958. He was the 8th of 10 children in a working-class African-American Jackson family who lived in a 2-bedroom house on Jackson Street. The small town of Gary was 25 miles from downtown Chicago, where Joseph Walter, Joe Jackson, settled at 18. There, he met his future wife, Catherine Esther Jackson. Joe's great-grandfather, July Jack Gale, was a U.S. Army Scout and Native American medicine man, according to family lore. After they got married, Joe and Catherine moved into a 2-bedroom house on the corner of Jackson Street and 23rd Avenue. Joe, an aspiring boxer and musician who played guitar in a local rhythm and blues band, the Falcons, realized that supporting his family should be his priority. To take care of his growing family, the man took a job as a welder and crane operator at the U.S. Steel. Sometimes he worked 3 jobs at the same time. Catherine was a housewife and a devout Jehovah's Witness. Being a singer and a pianist who aspired to be a country western performer while working part-time at Sears, she encouraged her children's musical talents. Michael grew up in a house with 3 sisters, Rebby, Latoya, Janet, and 5 brothers, Jackie, Tito, Jermaine, Marlon, and Randy. A 6th brother, Marlon's twin Brandon, died shortly after birth. Michael has been involved with music since childhood. We were a family that sang all the time. We would take the furniture out of the living room and dance. We would have a songwriting competition while we washed the dishes, while we were cleaning. Music was our destiny. His father, Joe, had a guitar which he never allowed anyone to touch. One day, Michael's brother Tito broke that rule and accidentally broke a string. He hid from his father for a long time, fearing punishment. But when he found out what had happened, he demanded Tito show him what he could do with it. When Tito played, Joe came up with the idea of creating a family group along with the kids. In 1964, Michael joined the Jackson Brothers as a backing musician, playing congas and tambourine. A group was formed by his father, and it already included Jackie, Tito, Jermaine, and Marlon. Michael was only 6. From an early age, Michael learned that his childhood was different from that of other children. In the memoir, You Are Not Alone, Michael Through a Brother's Eyes, his brother Jermaine recalled how they looked out the window at the streets decorated for Christmas. We observed all this from inside a house with no tree, no lights, no nothing. Our tiny house was the only one without decorations. We felt it was the only one in Gary, Indiana, but Mother assured us that no, there were other homes and other Jehovah's Witnesses who did not celebrate Christmas. But that knowledge did nothing to clear our confusion. We could see something that made us feel good, yet we were told it wasn't good for us. The father was strict and even cruel towards the boy. Michael recalled how his father repeatedly told him he had a fat nose and physically and emotionally abused him during rehearsals. Joe often sat in a chair with a belt in his hand, ready to punish him and his siblings when they rehearsed. Joe later stated that he did not beat but regularly spanked Michael. His mother, Catherine, said that while spanking came to be considered abuse, it was the most common way to discipline children during Michael's growing up years. Jackie, Tito, Jermaine, and Marlon denied their father abused them. They said that the spanking, which was harder on Michael because he was the youngest, kept them disciplined and out of trouble. Remembering his youth, Michael said that it was lonely and isolated. If any of his children crossed the line, Joe quickly punished them. Michael once told Oprah Winfrey that he was afraid of his father so much that he felt sick when he saw him. In a 2003 TV interview, he said, "I just remember hearing my mother scream, 'Joe, you're gonna kill him! You're gonna kill him! Stop it!'
That's crazy.
Many years later, at the Grammy ceremony, the world-famous Michael Jackson would say, "My childhood was taken away from me. There was no Christmas, there were no birthdays. It was not a normal childhood, nor the normal pleasures of childhood. Those were exchanged for hard work, struggle, and pain, and eventually material and professional success. But at an awful price. I cannot recreate that part of my life, nor would I change any part of my life." Later, Michael began to share lead vocals with Jermaine. The group's name was changed to the Jackson 5. In 1965, the group won a talent show. Michael danced to Robert Parker's 1965 song Barefootin' and sang The Temptations' My Girl. It was the
Pause.
first success in the career of the future star.
Because it was also Michael Jackson wasn't even supposed to be part of the group
Yeah,
because the father said he was too young, he was too little, he
he was the
couldn't.
youngest.
He was the youngest, but even at that time when they were creating the group, he was too young, he was too little. So the father actually denied Michael from being part of the group, and
Yeah.
Michael wanted to be part of the group at that time. So it's just when the father saw Michael like kind of like rehearsing by himself, he was like, "All right, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Fine, you're gonna be part of this."
Yeah, they said
That's
in the
when they changed
beginning
it.
that he was gonna be like a replacement kind of thing. Like
Mhm.
if one of the brothers will get hurt or anything, he will be like, yeah, like the replacement. But yeah, and then his father found out that MJ was the most talented of them all. That's why he was like, okay, this is gonna be the star. This is gonna be it. He knew from the beginning. And then all the producers that started noticing that Michael Jackson was the most talented of the group. Then their brothers started being like envious of him. But we'll talk about it later.
And this is something also that I want to say that you guys, anytime you deal with someone who is excellent from a young age, right? Whether they're an athlete, a musician, and they did it from a young age and they're very good at it, 9 out of 10 times their childhood is absolutely going to be torn from them, because to be great requires sacrifice. And for you to be great at a young age means sacrificing your childhood. That means play dates with friends, slumber parties, all that crap. No, we're focused on making music. We're focused on dancing. We're focused on being a performer. And I will tell you guys this, transitioning from, being a Fed over to, the entertainment side where, we're making live stream podcasts for y'all, etc. Being an entertainer isn't easy, guys, because not only do you have to be able to convey information, right, especially in the genre that we're in, right, where it's edutainment, where we're teaching you guys stuff while simultaneously also trying to teach you guys, we're trying to teach you guys while simultaneously trying to entertain you guys to retain attention. It's not easy, guys, to be entertaining and to also teach people at the same time. So, and then if you're looking at someone who's like a musician, where you're not just singing, but you're also dancing, well, it's not easy to dance, right? When you're out of breath. It's not easy to sing while you're out of breath dancing, right? That's why guys like Chris Brown, guys like Justin Timberlake, guys like Michael Jackson, etc. They're inspired by Michael Jackson because he was able to sing and dance effortlessly, and he didn't have to necessarily rely so much on what's that, the lip
Playback?
syncing machine?
The playback.
Mo, what's it called? There's a term
Yeah.
for it.
Lip syncing machine or
Like,
auto tune?
like the machines that would sing
Sing
for you.
Background, like not like back. Yeah, we say background vocals.
Yeah.
Playback vocals.
Playback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's how it started.
Guys
Yeah.
like, I mean, obviously they utilize it to a degree, but guys like Justin Timberlake, Chris Brown, etc., and Michael Jackson, Usher, right?
Yeah.
They were known for being great performers while also being good dancers, and being in shape and staying fit is very important to do so. So, anytime you're great to that degree, especially at a young age, guys, your childhood is absolutely going to be sacrificed. So,
Yeah. And to add to that, that's why people will say that Michael Jackson was very immature, because he had like this childish personality, and that's why a lot of women wouldn't take him seriously. Like, if there are some interviews that I think it was Brooke Shields that he dated for like a brief moment. She never took him seriously. She always saw him as a friend. He was always in the friend zone, and she will say that Michael Jackson was like his little friend. Like, he was very immature, like very childish for her. So, and a lot of women will will relate to that, because he was like a kid, because he never had a childhood, and that's why he built Neverland, to be with children and to like feel that spirit of like that childish spirit of being a kid. again, and that's why he built like the whole theme park in his house and all that stuff to be like near children and stuff. Which is kind of like weird, and that's why people will say all this stuff about him. But it's just a man that
Definitely
was
weird.
very like misunderstood because he never had a childhood, so he was like a kid in a man's body the whole time. So yeah, I think we can go back to the doc.
And Joe, the father, quickly became Joe, the manager. The father demanded the children call him Joseph. A strict taskmaster, Joe made his sons go through long and grueling rehearsals to make their songs and performances perfect. It was that joint childhood that Michael would hate for the rest of his life. "You call me Joseph," Michael's sister Janet recalled her father saying after she once referred to him as Dad. "I'm Joseph to you." The Jackson 5 toured the Midwest from 1966 to 1968. They often played local auditoriums, school dances, as well as several black clubs known as the Chitlin Circuit as the opening act for artists such as Sam and Dave, the OJs, Gladys Knight, and Etta James. The Jackson 5 also performed in clubs and cocktail bars. "I grew up on stage. I grew up in nightclubs. When I was 7, 8 years old, I was in nightclubs. I saw striptease girls take off all their clothes. I saw fights break out. I saw people throw up on each other. I saw adults act like pigs." They won a weekly amateur night concert at the Apollo Theater in Harlem while touring the East Coast in August of 1967. Joe decided to turn the band professional. After a couple of years, he would sign a contract with a label with artists such as Stevie Wonder, The Supremes, and Smokey Robinson. The Jackson 5 recorded several songs for Gary's Steeltown Records label. They released their first single, Big Boy, in 1968. Then Bobby Taylor of Bobby Taylor and the Vancouvers brought the Jackson 5 to Motown. They performed for Taylor at Chicago's Regal Theater later that year. Taylor produced some of their early recordings, including a version of Who's Lovin' You. The Jackson family moved to Los Angeles after signing the contract with Motown. The following year, Motown executives decided that Diana Ross should introduce the Jackson 5 to the public by shipping a fresh Motown product from her production line. The Jackson 5 first appeared on television in 19...
Motown was like that at that time, especially in the 60s and 70s. Motown was the industry standard. That was like the biggest label in music. You know, you were signed to Motown, like you were bound to make it, or at least they're
town?
Motown. No.
I get it.
Motown. That was the number one leading, music
Headquartered
company.
out of Detroit, right?
Yeah,
If I'm not mistaken.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, back before Detroit became the shithole it is, guys. It actually used to be a thriving city. Used to, obviously, Detroit used to be one of the strongest cities in the United States, right? Obviously, you had the automotive industry. You had the music industry headquartered out of there. Now, it's one of the worst cities in the United States, man. It's consistently in the top 10 most dangerous cities in the United States. So, it's in the top 5 almost always. Detroit,
Every year.
Detroit, Flint, St. Louis, Chicago is in the top 10. Yeah, man. Yeah, Camden, New Jersey is always on there.
God damn.
So
It's a
yeah,
hood,
there's
ain't
some
it?
terrible places, man. But all right, let's get back to it though.
They said Mo was that fat. He a whole town.
69 at the Miss Black America contest, performing a cover of It's Your Thing. Rolling Stone would later single out young Michael as a prodigy with overwhelming musical gifts who quickly emerged as the main draw and lead singer. I Want You Back became the first Jackson 5 song to hit #1 on the US Billboard Hot 100 the following January. The band's first album, Diana Ross Presents the Jackson 5, hit the charts in December of 1969. 3 more singles topped the chart later: ABC, The Love You Save, and I'll Be There. After the Jackson 5 taking off in May of 1971, the Jackson family moved into a large house in Havenhurst, a 2-acre estate in Encino, California. For several years, they maintained a busy touring and recording schedule under the supervision of Gordy and his Motown staff. The group became so popular that they even had a cartoon show. It ran from 1971 to 1972. same time, Michael began his solo musical career when he was 13. When he was 14, he released the album Ben, which featured the eponymous ballad about a rat, Jackson's first solo #1 single. Jackson turned from child performer to teen idol. Between 1972 and 1975, he released 4 solo studio albums with Motown: Gotta Be There, Ben, Music and Me, and Forever Michael. The title tracks from the first 2 solo albums, Gotta Be There and Ben, sold well as singles, as did the cover of Bobby Day's Rockin' Robin. Michael had a long connection with the Jackson 5. Over time, they were described as a cutting-edge example of black crossover artists. The group sold over 100 million records worldwide, and Jackson's performance of their top 5 single, Dancing Machine, on the TV show Soul Train.
100 million records worldwide back then.
That's unheard of.
I mean, that is wild, bro. Now here's the thing. A lot of the audience might be like, records, like who buys CDs? Because I mean, I'll be honest, like guys, we're a little bit older, so like in our generation, like I remember like 50 Cent, for example, right? Selling 1 million in a few days was like a big deal, right? Getting a gold in a week was like the standard if you were a top tier artist. But nowadays, no one buys records anymore. So can you guys give us like maybe the functional equivalent in streams for our younger people out here?
We're talking billions.
Billions,
100 million records sold today. We're talking
3 Bad Bunny albums. At least
You
3
gotta-
Bad Bunny albums.
I think that you're actually multiplying by like you got to be multiplying at least 100 today, at least. Records to streams. Actually, no.
Bro, they were actually
especially
making money
today,
back then.
because especially today, like let's think of you buy one song off of iTunes and you buy the song directly. That's the equivalent to about 1,000 streams on Apple Music. So if you were to translate a sale back then to a sale today, you actually have to multiply it by 1,000. That's the equivalent.
I believe it's 1,500 record sales equal 1 stream. So
Yeah.
What do people use the most, like Apple Music or Spotify?
it actually depends on the country and the continent,
yeah.
but both. Because Spotify is free, it's more accessible to people, so people use Spotify more.
Yeah.
But as far as paid subscriptions, I believe Apple's on top, if I'm not mistaken.
It's because Spotify because Spotify has advertisements and sponsors.
Yeah, it's if it's free.
Apple Music, when you have Apple Music, that means you paid, the monthly fee
Yeah.
already.
Well,
just
I
having Apple
pay for
Music.
Spotify.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have any ads, so I guess that's why like that's why it has the ads to stay free. I guess
Yeah.
And the sponsors.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So just a sale, like a sale back then, is actually equivalent to multiplying by 1,000 at least today. So that's what it's like. 100 million record sales back then is unhuman-like.
Nobody will
So,
top him, man. Like
yeah.
you guys, like there's no way we can compare MJ. It's a beast in the industry. Like you guys, I mean, come on. He's a beast. He still is, and he's dead. Damn it.
All right, so now the audience knows the functional equivalent as far as records stream, because that's what people go by streams now. They don't,
Yeah.
They might not understand the gravity of 100 million. So you guys are saying it's worth billions now?
Absolutely.
We're at maybe about 100 billion.
100 billion would be the
Yeah.
equivalent.
Yes.
Yeah.
God damn. All right, let's go back into it.
Or maybe 1 trillion if because my math might be
Popular
Someone in the audience someone in the audience that's a musician. Let us know what you guys think.
or just basic math.
Or anyone that can do basic math.
Yeah.
1,500 times 100.
Wait,
1,500 times
say the numbers one more time.
So 100 million. So 100 million
Uh-huh.
times 1,000.
Okay, 100 million times 1,000?
Yeah.
I got an error.
Yeah, that's a trillion.
100 million. Yeah, 100 million times. I'm literally doing it on my thing right now. Times, right? Y'all see it. 100 million, right? I'm not crazy. That's it, correct, right? 100 million
Yep.
Yeah.
times 1,000, right? That's what I got. 1E11. I don't know what the hell that means.
It's probably so we're probably looking at 1 trillion actually, either 100 billion or 1 trillion.
Okay. God damn.
Just add 4 zeros.
And we're not even on mic yet. We're just talking about freaking. We're just talking about the Jackson. We're still on the Jackson 5,
We're
guys.
still on the Jackson 5.
So, all right, let's do it. Let's keep going.
popularized the robot dance. Despite the group's great success, there were problems behind the scenes. Tensions mounting over the management of the children's careers. The Jacksons wanted more creative control over their material. The band officially ended their contract with Motown in 1976. However, Jermaine remained with the label to continue his solo career. The Jackson 5 signed the contract with Epic Records and changed the name to the Jacksons. Then, their younger brother Randy joined the group. The Jacksons continued to tour worldwide and released 6 albums between 1976 and 1984. Michael, being the band's writer at the time, wrote songs such as Shake Your Body, Down to the Ground, This Place Hotel, and Can You Feel It? Then in 1977, an adult Michael Jackson moved to New York to star in The Wiz, a musical film directed by Sidney Lumet. It was easy and enjoyable for Jackson to work on the film,
which was basically a more, let's say, urban version of The Wizard of Oz with musical.
I don't think I don't know if they mentioned it in this documentary. Guys, I watched a lot of documentaries and they kind of mentioned the same things, but they skip on some certain facts. And I think it was this one or maybe another documentary that they said that Diana Ross told him not to dance so like that well because she couldn't keep up with him.
Yeah.
And Michael will have to like slow down his dance moves because he will learn them so fast that Diana will be like mad at him because, yo, stop dancing so well. I cannot keep up with you. What the fuck? It's crazy. That guy will like learn the moves like easily and she will struggle to learn them. So that's insane.
People can say what they
That's
want.
why women deserve less.
Oh God. People can people can say what they want about Michael Jackson's dad, but that's where by the way, the far right second one.
Got you. Far right second one.
Yeah.
Misogyny.
There it is. Yeah, I know Chris is bored so well now. But people can say what they want about Michael Jackson's dad, but that's actually where Michael Jackson got his perfectionist mentality from.
Yeah.
So, because there's also a thing where Michael Jackson was a huge, adamant perfectionist. He took that from his dad. So.
All right, let's get back into it.
as he memorized the dance moves well. The complex choreography did not intimidate him. But as it turned out, his talent became a problem. It was said that during filming, Diana Ross, who played Dorothy, took Jackson aside and explained that he put her in a bad light because he learned dance chords too quickly.
Yeah, that's what it is.
After that, Jackson pretended to be a worse dancer than he was, although he remained on good terms with Ross. The film, by the way, was a failure at the box office, although it received 4 Oscar nominations. But it's not what is important. Quincy Jones was responsible for arranging the music in it, and their acquaintance was a key event for Michael. It was he who would later produce the musician's 3 solo albums. Michael's 5th solo album, Off the Wall, was released in 1979. The overwhelmingly positive response to the album helped the Jacksons band as well. Triumph was released a little later. It sold over 1 million copies, and the brothers went on a big tour supporting the record. At the same time, Michael continued to look for new ways of self-development. The release became Michael's first big success as a solo artist. Meanwhile, Michael got into an unpleasant situation that changed him forever after the release of Off the Wall. During a dance program, he fell and broke his nose. The rhinoplasty led to breathing problems that would later affect his career. Probably it was his first plastic surgery. He consulted Stephen Hoffman, who made Jackson's later surgeries. And over time, the familiar appearance of the star will begin to change. In numerous interviews, Michael denied that he had done anything other than a nose surgery. In a 2002 interview with ABC News, Michael stated, "I've had no plastic surgery on my face, just my nose. It helped me breathe better so I can hit higher notes." Michael Jackson received 3 American Music Awards for his solo work in 1980. He also won a Grammy Award for Best Male R&B Vocal Performance for 1979 with Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. Jackson felt that Off the Wall should have an impact and was determined to exceed expectations with his next release. It was amazing how the underwhelming Music and Me and Forever Michael led the guy to the phenomenal Off the Wall. The infectious mix of pop and funk came like thunder into the dance world. The album included the Grammy Award-winning single Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, as well as hits such as Rock With You and She's Out of My Life. In that regard, since the early 80s, the artist has received the highest royalty rate in the music industry. He received 37% of the wholesale profits of albums, but it was not yet the top of Michael's career.
All right. We gotta explain that to the audience real quick. I'm gonna give my little summary on it, and then I want you, Mo and Bills, to definitely chime in on this because you guys are actually in the music industry, and we had a very deep talk about this. And this is crazy to a lot of you guys probably because a lot of you guys are used to independent artists, right? And an independent artist is kind of a new thing, right? This whole thing of artists, being independent, pushing their own stuff, doing their own marketing, making 70 to 80 cents per every album sold. Guys, this is relatively new within the past decade or so. Before, you were not an artist unless you were on a major, period. Okay? There's no such thing as like independent artists back then. So obviously, since you're on a major, when you're on a major, they handle all the marketing for you. They schedule everything for you. They're running your shows. They're doing everything. Essentially, you don't got to worry about anything except for essentially performing and recording music, fulfilling your contractual obligations, whether, 5 albums, 3 albums, whatever it is. And also, this is not the mixtape era, right? This is before. You have to actually put out albums, right? And the label would take care of all of that. And then you got, maybe 20 cents on every album that was sold, 10 cents, something like that, guys. And when you're on a major, so the fact that he was getting 37 cents per album is crazy. But I'm gonna go ahead and Angie, I'll let you say something, and then I'm gonna turn it to Bills and Mo because they're gonna know way more on this. So correct me if I was wrong on anything because I'm not a music industry expert, but that's just from what I understand. Go ahead, Angie, and then we'll go to them.
That is just crazy. That is just crazy.
To make that much per album?
Of course.
Back then? Yeah.
Of course. I know that it's like a new thing, and people will sell their souls back then to be on a label. You guys will know it, right? But to be an artist of this category and to be, like that magnitude of an artist.
Creativity.
Yeah.
Creativity. Yeah.
To have 37%, it's insane.
So,
who else will make
was
that?
Was it 37% or 37 cents?
37%.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. All right.
37%.
All right.
That's
per album sold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in total.
I've heard numbers like 25 cents per album sold, 10 cents per album sold. So, okay, that's awesome.
But if you start to compare back then, like artists of his in his category, like
category.
Category.
It's fine.
You're doing great.
We know what you mean. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, how much will they be making?
Yeah.
Like 70s and 80s artists like him.
Yeah.
Like in that industry.
Probably even less.
Yeah.
Because the labels had even more leverage back then.
Yeah.
Guys, this is before social media. This is before being able to market yourself. This is before the internet. This is before the ability to run your own advertising. This was all like, if you didn't have a label deal, you weren't an artist, period.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn it to Mo and Bills. Guys, go ahead and feel free to be as detailed as you want because I really want the audience to understand the ability to make that kind of money, profit that kind of money on your stuff.
It sounded like he had a lot of leverage, or he understood his value and understood the leverage he had back then to get that amount, especially being signed under a major label under Quincy Jones, where he's kind of one of those guys where if you're not paying attention, he'll screw you out your money. He'll try to get that extra money out you. The fact that he wasn't able to do that with Michael Jackson kind of is saying that he knew his value. He negotiated well, and what me and Bills would like to say, he definitely walked out like the first 2 to 3 times in that meeting.
Okay.
So
it was 37% out of what would you guys say back then?
What was the average artist getting?
What are we talking about? The 80s?
Let's say how each album was like what, maybe between $10 to $15.
Less than that.
Yeah.
5 to 10, I would say maybe.
Yeah, so 5 to 10.
$10 was like our era.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Then because I still got to think Off the Wall was 70s.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So $7 to $10.
Yeah.
37%. So yeah. So maybe he's getting 50 cents off the dollar.
He was getting $2 for every Thriller album sold. $2.
$2.
Damn.
Now that doesn't sound like a lot, but
But
if
back
you
then-
do the math and how much records sold, you would
That's a shit
understand
ton.
it is ridiculous money,
That's
and
a
it is,
shit ton.
and 37% is ridiculous for where he was at and his time. Honestly, Michael Jackson made so much money with Sony Music that I believe there's a story that all the money was going into Michael Jackson's bank account from Sony's music, and Michael Jackson had to pay Sony back because they had all the money going into Michael Jackson's like personal bank account because he was making so much money from Thriller and stuff like that. I actually got a fact right here. It says, according to the Wall Street Journal, Sony paid $250 million for Jackson's music in 2016, allowing it to reap royalties from music streaming services and radio stations, just to play the Thriller song as well. And then in 2016, Sony actually acquired Jackson's estate for $750 million. The record label that he was signed to bought out his estate of the music because he had so much of the percentages and rights from it as well.
Yeah. So Thriller was his best-selling album, and it came out in 1983, and it's still the best-selling album worldwide.
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 Yes.
Yeah, I think it's the
Yes.
best-selling album of all time.
And he sold
If I'm-
32 million copies.
Can we double check, fact check that one? But I'm almost certain it's the best-selling album of all time.
No, it is. It is.
It still is?
It is.
Still number
yes.
one?
It has sold over 70 million copies worldwide.
Okay, all right.
So-
Because these reggaeton artists be coming out of nowhere. You know, one second,
Yeah.
1 second the most played song is, you know, Beat It. Then the next thing you know, it's fucking Despacito, and you're like, what the hell's going on here? Bruh,
But
that
anyway-
song took over.
Yeah, we're talking about like nowadays with YouTube and all these like platforms.
yes.
So, but back then it was like 32 million copies.
Yo, actually, you know what? Think about this. Think about this. Yo, he literally has the number one album, even despite people having like real talk. Think that, like,
Yeah.
yo, it just hit me just now. No social media,
No social
no
media.
internet, no nothing. Still the number one album of all time, beating out everybody with all the marketing power that they have nowadays with the internet, etc. We are more interconnected nowadays than ever before. Yet Michael Jackson is still beating everybody out. Like, bro, if that doesn't speak, remember how we said earlier that like Michael Jackson was like a real celebrity, like a real life celebrity back then compared to a lot of these people nowadays? If that doesn't prove what I'm trying to tell y'all, he still has the world record for most sold album of all time, despite the fact that he didn't have the internet, he didn't have social media, he didn't have an interconnected world that we have now. We didn't have the globalized marketplace that we have now, bro. I mean, I don't think that proves it anymore. Like that right there proves our point.
Yeah. If you literally Google right now best-selling album in the world, you'll see Thriller from Michael Jackson. And we're talking about 2023, guys. It's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. All right, let's go back.
as well as hits such as Rock With You and She's Out of My Life. In that regard, since the early 80s, the artist has received the highest royalty rate in the music industry. He received 37% of the wholesale profits of albums, but it was not yet the top of Michael's career. The album Thriller was released in 1982. It immediately became the best-selling album in history with 7 top 10 hits.
Pause.
That's my
It stayed on the
track
charts for 8.
And just so you guys know, he also, that music video, if you watch the original, if I'm not mistaken, is about 15 minutes long, right?
Boy, yes. The full one, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
full, it wasn't just like he made it like a damn near a movie.
Yeah.
I wonder, can someone search how much that music video cost to film?
Music video.
Yeah, because it was like full on
Oh, yeah.
choreography. You know, it was everyone dressed like a zombie. I'm sure everyone here in the chat has seen it. If you haven't seen it, like I mean, and granted, this is back in the '80s, guys.
Yo,
Okay,
so 14 minutes, rough. Just under 14 minutes.
just under 14 minutes, right?
Yeah.
And this is at a time where people didn't put that kind of effort into music videos in the '80s. They
It
didn't put that
says-
kind of effort in. So, what are you saying?
It says Landis and Jackson received a short film shot on 35 millimeters, I think it is, film with the
Oof.
production values of a feature film with a budget of $900,000, much
Ooh.
larger than any previous music video.
Bam, there you go. So I see. I already knew. I didn't even have to know that fact, but I already knew that it'd be all the other because I like '80s music. No offense, guys. No offense, but I like '80s rock. So like I would like look at like these music videos, and I was like, man, y'all production quality is trash. And then I saw that, and I already knew that it was going to be a bunch of money. It was 900K in 1980.
900.
What was that? 84? That one was released in 82.
83.
The music video was released in
Yeah.
83. Yo, someone real quick, let's do an inflation
I was about
calculator.
to say the
83,
inflation calculator.
900K. That's at least 2M by 2 to 2.5M by today's standards. Gotta be.
It was the most expensive video ever made back then.
Okay. Well, and when we put it in today's dollars, it might still-
1983?
it's yeah, 83. 900K. It's got to be like 2M to 2.5M. My estimation by today's dollars.
At least.
Let's
I'm doing it right now.
Let's see what he says.
2,825,392.
2.8.
2.8 mil.
Damn. And okay, has anyone spent that much on a music video?
3 million?
Shoot. Hell no.
Probably like
I remember-
probably a Kanye the movie, the Runaway movie or something. I don't know.
I
It gotta be
remember-
crazy.
It was a 45-minute
My,
video.
this shows my age here. I remember Little X used to be the top director back in the day, right? In the early 2000s, in the 90s, right? Late 90s, early 2000s. And if you were dropping, like, if you were like a Missy Elliott or a Timbaland or whatever, like these guys that were super creative with the music videos, they would be spending $1 million on a music video, and that was considered huge, right? That was considered like crazy. You're going all out, spend $1 million on a music video. The fact that he spent that kind of money 20 years prior tells you guys what type of level he was on. I doubt artists in 2023 are spending $500,000 on music videos because they're using their own cameras nowadays. You could get, they're shooting it themselves. Production nowadays for music videos is trash. I'm not gonna lie.
It is
If you look at like top artists, their production quality is garbage. Like some of the top artists, you look at rappers now like Lil Durk, etc. Like Back in Blood, that shit cost them like $10K to shoot. Come on, man.
No, Chief Keefs I don't like.
Yeah, come on, man.
That was like $3.
Niggas out here shoot music videos. Niggas out here shoot music videos and fucking iPhones, bro.
Yeah.
Like they be doing. And you be ever like it's like a fucking guy like shooting it with like an iPhone or like a Sony, like A6400. He's like doing this shit so it like looks all crazy, right? And they're all pulling guns in the camera like, oh yeah. And it's like, oh okay. I hope I don't get shot here. Okay, so like, come on. Y'all see these music videos? Like y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Chicago
These drill music videos, these rap music videos nowadays, bro, them niggas spend no money on their shit, man.
Rappers are just paying $100 to twerk on videos.
Well, it's also because they're independent now. A lot of these rappers are independent, so they don't want to spend that much money on music videos because they're independent. So
The labels had the
the
responsibility.
labels used to have that responsibility back in the day. Exactly. Which, if you look, guys, if you don't believe me, look at music videos back in the early 2000s versus music videos today. You're going to see the huge disparity in quality, production, creativity. Like nowadays, it's like you look at rappers, the top rappers now, you look at their music video, not creative at all. You look at like a 50 Cent in the club, right? Upside down, like doing some weird shit, like running, like, you know what I mean? There's a club scene, there's multiple scenes. Bro, nowadays, rappers, bro, like they might do 1 or 2 scenes. They're wearing the same outfit the whole time. They're shooting it in an hour, right? I remember back in the day, I remember MTV.
It's just bots
Used to have a
twerking.
music show. They used to have a show where they would go behind the scenes of shooting music videos. You know what I'm talking about, Mo? Bro, it would take niggas a week to shoot a music video.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it takes them 1 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, what, they're doing the song.
Do the L sound.
Do the L sound. Do the L sound.
Come on, man. They were way more creative, bro. Look at a Missy Elliott music video back in the day, and you guys watch this shit now.
Missy
Yeah.
Even
Shout
though
out
she
Missy
trash.
Elliott.
But
Wait, damn.
She's not trash.
Whoa.
Controversial take.
That's controversial. She is a super big producer, bro. She made a lot of beats.
yeah,
bro.
but she a
Yes.
shitty rapper though.
Debatable. But
Debatable.
her videos are great.
Yep.
Man, women deserve less. Anyway.
Talking about Missy, man.
So, and are we canceled yet? Lights
Yeah,
are
I
still
think we might be. We're demonetized
on? All right,
anyway.
well,
bro.
it don't matter. We said we won on this motherfucker. We say what we want, man. We went from Fed Reacts to fucking Music Reacts.
Somebody mentioned excess and temptation, and he
Tentacion.
Tentacion. You will call it tentacion?
That's how like
in English
you're supposed to say it.
Oh, okay. He will have like good production for his
to the mic.
videos though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's I mean that's rare. And he was a
Rare.
SoundCloud rapper too, which kudos to him. But anyway, and let's get back to it. Unless you guys had some.
Oh, I have a quick fact.
Yeah.
You was talking about how artists don't spend nothing on the budget. I also want to say you guys make sure you guys spend money on the mix. Thriller was actually reportedly mixed 91 times. That means they had 91 times, and they picked the first mix, which is also hilarious. They wasted all that bread for no reason. But keep in mind that they were always on the drawing board, always working, and always putting money towards their craft. So that's just my one lesson for you.
Also, fun fact about that, about the Thriller, the album was actually recorded on the legendary Shure SM7B, which you guys could see Bills and Mo are using. It's the mic that we always use as well. I'm using
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's it was recorded on the Shure SM7B. Yeah, those mics, dude. That's why, bro. You know what, man? I'm gonna say it.
Oh.
Mo, you might get mad at me for saying this. No, you ain't gonna get mad at me, but I've always made fun. Bro, if you're a podcaster and you're not using at least a Shure SM7B, you're a fucking loser, bro. Like, that is bare minimum. But no, because I see everyone using MV7s now.
Yeah.
MV7s are trash. They're fucking trash. Bro, y'all want to know how much that mic is trash? Nigga, we use that shit for our talkback. We don't even use it for real. And I'm about to switch it out because it pisses me off looking at it. It's a sucky ass mic. It's a fucking shitty ass mic. I see these podcasts use MV7s. And what's the new shit that they're about to drop? Bills?
They got like a SM7BD or some shit.
With like a
that.
cloud lifter
Yeah,
built
with
in?
the cloud lifter.
Get the fuck out of here. Bro, if you're not using a cloud lifter to power up your mic, are you even going hard enough, man? Huh? Are you? Bro, I got throw me up one of those fat heads. Let me show you how hard we go.
I just put in the spare roll
in the back. See, we don't even watch out to see the fucking fat heads on the screen, man.
I ain't going.
I got what a fat head guy is, guys. Is like you connect it to the XLR, and then you connect it to your SM7B, and it gives it some some free clean gain.
Exactly.
But bro, that's like amateur hour. Like you don't want it. You could use a cloud lifter, baby. That's how you do it with SM7B. It's a fantastic mic. One of the best mics, industry standard. If you're a podcaster, you need to, a lot of you guys ask me, Myron, tell me about your equipment, blah, blah, blah. Here's a little bit of a tip right now. You want to do a podcast? Start it off right. SM7B's bare fucking minimum, bro.
How much does it cost?
$400. And then to run it appropriately, what, Mo? About $1K? We're giving y'all some sauce right now. I shouldn't be saying this shit.
Facts.
Wait, say it again.
Mo, to run an SM7B properly, what? 1,000, you would say?
Just almost 1,000.
About 1K is you're gonna be able to run it correctly.
Yeah.
Get your Mogami XLRs, guys. Write this shit down. I'm gonna give y'all some sauce right now. I'm gonna give y'all some sauce right now. Right? I should be saying this shit, but I'm saying you guys are over here on Fed Reacts. You guys rock with us. You guys watching Fed Reacts. So I'm gonna give y'all this. You get Shure SM7B. Okay, check one. Then you go ahead and get a Mogami XLR cable, right? But you're gonna get two of them bad boys because one's gonna go from your mic into the cloud lifter. All right. Then the other one is gonna go into your mixer or your
interface,
interface, whatever it is, your audio interface, right? So two Mogami wires, one cloud lifter, your Shure SM7B. Put on a good stand, guys. You can go ahead and get the tabletop mics that we use, the Gator Frameworks. Those are good. Or you go ahead and get yourself a Ultima OC white boom arm, which is what we have here. You can even get yourself a Gator Frameworks boom arm. They're okay, but they're not as good, and they kind of get in the way. So I like these because you can adjust it with angle and everything else like that, and go from there. But to run the mic appropriately, guys, it's gonna cost you about $1,000 bucks.
At 1.5K, just for if even that's just one mic alone.
Yeah.
Just considering one mic alone.
I got like 20 of them. Yeah, we got like 20 of them, guys. Well, because they're good mic. You want to have extras if anything happens, right? We got the cloud lifters to run them appropriately, whatever. And you guys, a lot of you guys ask me all the time, Myron, what's your equipment, blah, 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 I want to be a podcaster, etc. That's tip number one. Get a good microphone. Bare minimum. Shure SM7B. It's what Michael Jackson recorded Thriller on. And we've upgraded for that. We got some fucking Newmans over here. You guys are probably wondering what this is a U87.
That is the what me and Bill's called like the greatest mic, and it is the industry standard of music today, and probably gonna be the industry standard. For
Little secret for y'all, because we're watching. You guys are over here on Fed Reacts. We're not on Fresh Offense. You guys are the real supporters over here. I might replace this one. I'm looking at a mic right now. Yo, we tech out on nerd. We guys,
You feeling nasty?
I nerd out on tech all the time, guys. Right? Like me and Bills and Mo always go over, audio equipment, upgrading stuff like that. We're looking at a mic right now that I might upgrade to, past this one. I don't know if I'm gonna drop it. If we get a certain amount of likes, maybe if we get a certain amount of likes, I'll tell you.
I mean, they ain't got the bread, but
They definitely don't got the bread.
a lot of them ain't got the bread, but
But I take this shit serious with this podcast and stuff, man. That's what I'm telling y'all, man. A lot of these people that try to imitate and copy and all this bum ass niggas using MV7s or fucking Blue Yetis or what's the other shitty ass mic that people be using? Pod mics. Like what the fuck is going on? You know? Trash.
The snowball mic.
Yeah, the snowball. Yeah, the little snowball. Or what? They would have that like that eyeball filter.
Oh my
That's
God.
just
The chaotic.
dog.
Yo, the
Just
chaotic eyeball.
pad your fucking room, bro. Because they don't want to pad their room, bro. And it's the same thing, bro. It's the same thing that happens, bro.
Somebody in the chat
the sound
said
is still
that-
gonna be bouncing off the walls, bro. It don't matter if you get that eyeball doesn't mean nothing, brother. It don't
Somebody
mean
in the chat said that Michael Jackson recorded Thriller on a snowball fam. Stop the cap.
Yeah, nah.
They ain't recording no goddamn
No,
snowball,
they
bro.
recorded it on a short. I know for an absolute fact
fact
it was a
that the
short
SM
SM7B that they recorded it on. That's actually a big thing that Shure uses to market their mic. Man, them niggas need to cut me a check, goddammit, for even saying this. But yo, it's a fantastic mic. It's a dynamic microphone. When it comes to podcasting, bro, the bare minimum you should be using a Shure SM7B. If I see a podcaster and they're not even using SM7B, I'm like, yo, you're a loser. And MV7s are fucking lame. They suck. Matter of fact, I'm even mad looking at it right now. It's our goddamn talkback mic. It's our throwaway fucking mic. You guys over here running a podcast with we're the best. We're using MV7s. Get the fuck out of here, man. Anyway, but like you guys know, I take production quality super seriously. That's why I'm always upgrading stuff. And we're gonna keep going, man. We're gonna keep making the studio better. We are. I literally say it. We are the best podcast in the fuck world. We're gonna be the best podcast studio in the world. Everyone that's coming in has loved it, and I'm gonna show you guys. As we continue to upgrade the studio, we're gonna keep showing you guys. And I really appreciate having Mo and Bills here because I pretty much consult with them on everything that I do when it comes to audio upgrades, etc. So thank you guys for being here. Appreciate y'all. It's a team effort. Let's what do we got here? You guys have any? Okay, yeah. Let's keep. Oh,
Okay.
Angie, you have something before?
Yeah,
we...
I just
Go
kind of
ahead.
wanted to mention that Michael Jackson's choreographer for Thriller was Michael Peters, and he was also his choreographer for Beat It, the song Beat It. So, yeah. Shout out to that man.
Yeah, shout out to that man.
Thriller choreography is still legendary to this day.
Guys, get us to 1.2K likes,
Shout out
and
to
I might
Thriller.
reveal the mic that we're gonna pick up. All right?
Shout out to Thriller.
Yes.
Yeah, I just want to say,
Go ahead.
the game that Myron just gave y'all, that is very, very, very important. If anyone wants to start a podcast, make sure y'all take notes on what he said because he gave y'all real sauce that should
Yo,
not
you know how
be
many
said.
people I know that run an SM7B without a cloud lifter? They just use a fucking like a Zoom Z6 or some shit, and I'm just like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like,
Nah, absolutely. They
absolutely
don't know-
stupid, bro.
They don't know. They don't know what they're doing. They
You
don't know what they're
stupid.
doing. That's all it is.
And the mic sounds like fucking shit. Like I'm just like, bro, like here's the thing: you could get a fat head. Nothing wrong with a fat head. I got a couple of them here, but it's not gonna do the same as a cloud lifter, guys. You know what I mean? Just invest the extra money. Get yourself the cloud lifter. Get yourself some Mogami XLR cables. You're gonna need 2 of them to run it appropriately. Get yourself a good boom arm and just be good. And you'll be that setup right there. You won't have to upgrade your mic ever again unless you want to really get fancy and flex on the haters like we do over here. We're picking up Newmans and shit like that. But that right there is gonna set you where you're good there.
It's like the video, guys. Like the video for all these sauce.
Yeah, seriously.
And I think, I
With
if
all the
you-
copycats, I shouldn't be saying all this.
That's what I'm
But
saying. Hey, that's what I was gonna
If you
say.
guys
man.
are gonna start a podcast, I don't know. Should they buy those equipments like right away, or like whatever they can like?
all the copycats like, ooh, WW.
yeah, niggas write it down right now, bro.
Ooh, WW.
I say just buy it off the rip.
1000%.
Like don't.
Like invest in it?
Yeah, because a lot of people, they want to go with a Blue Yeti or one of these pod mics or
start
whatever
with
to get
something.
started. And it's like, no, man, get the best shit from the beginning so that you don't have to buy it again.
Bro, you're
Some
getting
people
way
might
too
not
much
be
sauce,
able
bro.
to.
Yeah, you
way
getting
too
way-
much
you
sauce,
getting
bro.
a lot,
Come on
yeah.
now.
Some people might not be able though, like to start a podcast.
Save the money.
Save the money.
Save the money and get
Save
it.
the money
Save
and
the
get
money.
and start it off correctly. Because if you don't even, because if you started off incorrectly, you get bullshit equipment. It's not worth it, you know. Because at this time, and here's the thing: maybe 5 years ago, you could have done that. But the podcast game, YouTube, everything, it's so competitive now. It's damn near TV station. So it's like at least you could do is at least have like really good audio. I'll take good audio over with like mediocre video because people will accept if your video isn't the greatest, but if your audio sucks, it's over. So I would invest in a good mic and cables over a really good camera. You can upgrade the camera, that's fine, that could come later. But the audio, it's got to be impeccable.
Buy once, cry once.
So you guys gotta invest.
Yeah, buy once, cry once. I like that.
Buy once, cry once.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
you
we shouldn't be giving y'all this sauce right now, but we are anyway. We'll give it to you guys.
I don't know how we got here, but y'all welcome.
For all you guys out there, you get a Shure SM7B, XLR cables, and a fucking cloud lifter. If I see you getting anything else, if I see you get a fat head, I'm gonna make fun of you. If I see you get an MV7, I'm really gonna make fun of you. If God forbid, if I see you connect your MV7 with USB, bro, get the fuck out of here.
Hell no.
You bum ass niggas connect your fucking MV7 with USB. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking bum.
Don't get
I got two audio engineers in the house that know exactly what I'm talking about when I'm saying fucking USB connection.
Don't get me and Bill started on audio interface because that's actually that's actually going to be another day and night difference when it comes to quality. Your interface is going to make a big difference.
And also buy a bunch of sound panels, guys.
Oh my God.
Let's not start with that. Buy a bunch of sound panels.
That is the very few times that I actually fight Myron on. I said,
don't worry, we're getting the curtains.
I fight Myron all the time.
Okay. I order the curtains.
I fight Myron all the time because me and Bill's are a little different, but my philosophy, pad this whole pad the whole thing up. You can't even pad up your whole place. Don't fucking talk to me, bro.
I'm not gonna say what brand of curtains we have because we got so many goddamn fucking copycats. But just know, Bill's suggested a shout out to Bill's. Probably the best audio curtains?
No, 100% the 100%.
Yeah, we got the best audio curtains. I'm gonna put them over here as well, guys, because it bounces off the window sometimes. So we're gonna have audio curtains over here. But don't worry, when we're filming at a certain time, you guys will still be able to see the background, but when we're filming at night, etc., we'll just go ahead and throw the curtains on so you guys don't see the random lights in the back and everything
I
else.
want the curtains 100%.
So we're taking your suggestions.
I be wanting the curtains 100%, bro.
Yeah, we're going to have them, but we just if we're shooting at 6 or 7 with the background being able to be shown, we'll just show that.
Yeah.
But I'm paneling up the ceiling too, Mo, to make you feel better.
All right.
We
have panels instead of walls, and we have panels instead of ceiling.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about artwork. Pad this whole goddamn thing up, bro.
And then you guys are probably wondering the panels. Shout out to Andy, by the way. He's the one that put me on the panels behind Angie. That is actually acoustic panels. Those are actual sound panels, guys.
Right here.
Because I know some of y'all in the comments were saying why don't you have sound panels on that side? That whole thing is a panel, guys. And it runs all the way into the kitchen, bro. Even the hallways panel. I'll put an Instagram story for y'all to show you. Right now as we speak, Andy is paneling up the girls' room in the back. Yeah. And then we got Icy in here, by the way. Shout out to her. Shout out Icy. She's painting a bunch of the stuff.
The doors.
The doors black and stuff like that. So she's here as well. Yeah. You want to say hi to the people, Icy? Real quick, you right here. Use the kick out camera, even though she ain't
crazy.
Turn around. It's up there.
It's right there.
You know where it is. Yeah.
Man, I see you being a little crazy on a regular basis, so it don't matter.
She's painting, guys. That's why she's dressed like that.
Come on, nigga.
She don't get paint on. Man, but guys, even though we're working here, we got people in the back working, man. Like I said before, we're taking it very seriously with the production quality. So hope you guys enjoy those tips.
A whole new studio is a lot of work, you guys.
It's a lot of work and a lot of money too.
It's a lot of Spanish, and it's a lot of dealing with Cubans too.
Hey, bro. So what? Yes. W Cubans, W Cuba, right?
We're on YouTube. So Angie can't say what she really wants to say.
Because, bro.
All right, let's go back to the goddamn documentary. Let's go back to the documentary.
Bro, y'all both be helping out Haitians together, bro. Get over it, bro. Y'all friends too, bro. Get along, bro. God damn, bro. My bad.
We went on a tangent there. We went from music videos and production to us talking about not using SM7B. But yes, this album was recorded on SM7B, guys.
Yes.
Okay?
Hey,
Shout out
we're
to
giving
MJ.
value.
Yeah.
Shout out to MJ.
Weeks, 37 of which it was in first place. Around 70 million copies have been sold worldwide. In addition to unprecedented commercial success, Thriller received 12 nominations at the 26th Grammy Awards and won 8, setting a record. Jackson's success demonstrated the varied nature of his work. For his songwriting talents, he received a Grammy Award for Best Rhythm and Blues Song for Billie Jean. He was also honored for the singles Thriller as Best Male Pop Vocal Performance and Beat It as Best Male Rock Vocal Performance. Michael shared the Album of the Year award with co-producer Quincy Jones. There was Jackson's joint track with Paul McCartney, The Girl Is Mine, which almost reached the top of the pop charts. Here is how Paul McCartney recalled the beginning of the collaboration.
Michael originally rang me, said, "Do you want to make some hits?" And I said, "Yeah, sure I do, you know." So he came over and we agreed to meet here.
Michael originally fancied writing some stuff with me, and I thought it was a good idea. So he came over here to England, and we just hung out for a little while and got to know each other a bit, and ended up writing 2 songs.
The lead and self-titled single from the album Thriller received an elaborate music video. John Landis directed the horror-tinged video, which featured complex dance scenes, special effects, and a voiceover by actor Vincent Price. The clip was a huge success, only increasing the sales of an already sold record. After that, Jackson's metamorphosis became much more than just an artistic statement. Jackson went from human to werewolf to human to zombie and back to human in the mega hit video. It was as if he was using that story to anticipate the coming drama of real-life change. Meanwhile, in 1983, Michael went on his last tour with the brothers, supporting their album Victory. One of the biggest hits on the record was Jackson's duet with Mick Jagger on State of Shock. Jagger recalled, "He had 2 of us practice scales for 2 hours, and then we recorded the vocals in 2 takes. When he sent the finished track to me later, I was kind of disappointed in the production and the mix, but I think he's a really good singer." Probably Mick replaced another legend in that song. Michael Jackson had been recording the song in the studio with Queen singer Freddie Mercury for their joint album from 1981 to 1983. According to Queen's manager Jim Beach, the musicians' friendship spoiled when Michael brought a llama to the studio. He was also frustrated with Mercury's drug use.
Of course.
Their joint compositions were released only in 2014, after the death of both musicians. After the release of Victory, Michael and his brothers appeared on Motown 25, Yesterday, Today, Forever, on the NBC television special. Jackson performed his #1 hit Billie Jean and introduced the world to his soon-to-be famous moonwalk dance move. Contrary to popular belief, Michael did not invent it. Bill Bailey and Jeffrey Daniel used the dance long before. And it was Daniel who was one of those whom Michael spied on that movement and asked to teach him. I had been practicing the moonwalk for some time, and it dawned on me in our kitchen that I could finally do the moonwalk in public on Motown 25. Now the moonwalk was already out on the street by this time, but I enhanced it a little when I did it. It was born as a breakdance step, a poppin' style of thing that black kids had created dancing on the street corners in the ghetto. So I said, this is my chance to do it. Michael kept it in his head like an ace in the hole.
Pause.
He carefully found the moment and
One of the things that Michael actually did, and this actually is, because his frame, he was a thin guy. So what he would do to really sell the moonwalk is he would actually, like push his chin out like this,
You
right?
gonna do it, Myron?
As I can't moonwalk, but he would literally like, well, you know what? Let's see. I'll try. You know, hit
Oh
camera
my
one. Let's.
God.
I'll try. Fuck it. You know
Let's
what?
go.
Where's the SF-58?
Get the fuck out of here.
Bro.
Just do it here in the front.
Yeah, I know, but I need to get my. We have the SF-58.
All right, I think it's inside that box,
It's inside the box.
What you gonna
Yeah.
do?
All right. All
the,
right.
the cable management box.
All right. Yeah, it's in here.
Yes.
Holy shit, Myron's gonna moonwalk. I'm dead.
Welcome to Fed Reacts, or in this case, Fed.
We
Fails.
do it live.
Fed fails is crazy.
Fed fails is
We do
crazy.
it, yo, we do it live.
So.
The chat said clip it.
Bro,
Yeah, I can
Fed fails is in
Make
clip
believe
it.
Oh my god.
Bro, on God.
so excited.
Hey, yo, y'all better goddamn like the damn
like the
video.
goddamn video.
Yo, make sure y'all like the video, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all better be, and I see y'all active up in the chats. And yo, and shout outs, big ups to Viking. You know what I'm saying? I know he watching. Big ups to my dog Jacob. Ooh, WW. You know, and shout out to all the whole mods up in here. So I see you, Flaming Heron, King Life,
Yo, you guys.
Johnny
have to-
Silverhand.
What are you guys talking about?
I'm shouting out the mods. You got the W mods up in here, bro. You feel me? You feel me? On God.
What the fuck?
No, it's the mods. He's talking about the mods.
Yeah. Facts.
Oh,
Bro,
oh my
yeah.
god! Oh my god! Here we go with the karaoke dance.
All right, so we got this.
Yep.
All right, so
And I hear you
okay.
perfectly too.
Oh, and by the way, guys, we're gonna bring back the role playing and all that other stuff like we're getting a girl. So it's you know what? Let me zoom this thing out a bit. All right, y'all
we
niggas got
doing
the
it
whole
live.
studio now.
We doing it live.
Yeah, we're doing it live for real. So from what I know, right?
Okay.
It's like
Right foot up.
it's like this,
left foot.
and then you move this foot back, and then shit. It's like this.
right foot up.
Hold on. This is way harder because I did it once,
Right
and
foot.
then you go like this, and then you move this foot back, and then something like this, and then you move this foot back. It's like an illusion, right? It's really what you're doing is like you're dragging your foot back, but one foot is creating the illusion that you're actually walking backwards. And what Mike would do is he would sell it like he would do something like this. And again, I'm probably butchering this, but I'm trying anyway. All right.
You're finna be collecting the
They're about to clip this and put this all over the internet. Here
Bro,
we
they're
go.
gonna put it on the headlines.
So
you
it's
know
like,
what I'm saying?
yeah, facts.
They want
Bro,
the headlines.
Man, goddamn, here we go. So y'all like the studio, by the way, man? That shit lit, isn't it?
Oh,
Shit,
God.
Yo, man.
Woo!
Anyway, all right. So you go
Right
like
foot up,
this,
left foot
and then
slide,
like
left foot up,
this,
right foot
and then
slide.
like this, and then what Mike would do is he would lean himself out like this. And he to create the illusion that he's being pulled back. You know what I'm saying? Like he's being pulled.
Yeah.
So that's what he would do. I'm butchering this, but you guys get the idea. Chin out, like instead of moonwalking like this,
They call it the misogyny walk.
right? Yeah, this is the misogyny walk. Yeah. Women deserve less.
Aw, damn.
That's the women deserve less walk, man. But yeah, the misogyny walk. You know what I'm saying? The misogyny walk is really like, you know what I'm saying? Like, up in the business. Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's the real misogyny walk. But yeah, he would do some shit like this. For all jokes aside,
Why
There'll
Angie
be,
got a phone out?
Like he pulled his head out.
Angie got
Yeah,
a
I don't
phone
know. She
out?
recording this shit. She a weirdo.
Why she-
Anyway,
yo, you
yeah,
weird.
he
Yo,
put his chin out like this and then
Yeah,
boom.
oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? Like something like this because it looks like he's being pulled back. So he was really good with the illusions. And the best dancers typically are like that's what they do. They're able to create like an illusion. So anyway, besides me showing my terrible dance moves.
And a great studio.
Yeah. In a great studio, by the way. I hope y'all like that. Man, that's a wide ass lens.
That
Okay.
was cute.
I see the back.
I see it.
I see the back. Just like what the hell?
I see what's dying. You can hear Icy dying.
Ice is watching the show in the back. Hope y'all enjoyed that.
Yeah.
That's also a Shure mic as well. Actually, isn't this one the?
It's like,
Yeah, this is the most popular mic of all time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like most sold and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one's a pretty good one. So.
That's like one of the best like for live performances.
Yeah.
Like live concerts and stuff. Let me mute this. But yeah, bro,
So-
on God, bro.
Yeah. See, I call it the fit. Yeah, we're nerds, bro. We call like the mics by like their numbers and shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, where's the 58 at? You know.
Yeah.
But anyway,
On God.
That was so cool.
yeah. But you guys get the idea. I suck, but the point is that what he does is when he's putting one foot down, the other one is sliding, and then he does that back and forth, and then he'll obviously like pull the chin forward to create that illusion that he's being pushed, or he's like moonwalking, etc. So,
I did it once for like a whole day, and I couldn't come out.
yeah, I
It's
suck.
very
but-
difficult to do, though.
Can y'all do it? I don't know. Mo?
sure, Big Mo,
Bills?
if you hit the moonwalk right
Bro,
now,
man, if Big Mo hit the moonwalk, bro, that'd be
Mo
lit.
do the
That
moon,
would
and he
fucking-
can. He definitely
you?
can. Bro, Big Mo's a great dancer. No homo.
Mo, can you?
Although I don't know the moonwalk though. I'm not good at the moonwalk though. I'm
He'll
not,
take- all right,
it's,
all right.
well, it's been a while. It's been a while. I just remember like the theory, like
Try it,
You want to try it?
Big Mo, try that shit. Hit the headlines. Hit the headlines. We going headlines, baby.
we gonna try
Mo, you got to do it now. They're
let's
on
go.
Oscar. Even
Icy,
Icy
yeah,
came
let's
out of the
go.
back.
Yeah, we got ice in the back.
Here you go, my friend.
I know it's like
Oh shit.
Can we get a zoom out angle, please?
Yeah, we can.
We gonna zoom out for your ass, boy.
You gotta zoom out all the way.
Let's go.
This is so good. This is so good.
I think y'all can't do it because it's on carpet.
Well, I can't.
G's could do it anywhere.
Real G's could do
That's
it
why I
anywhere.
took the socks off though.
Go ahead.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like right foot up, left. You know, so like.
Okay, Mo.
All right.
So like that, like it was like something like that. Like it's been a while.
It's been a while.
You know, so like
The comments
something
said
like that.
entire solar system water.
oh God. Cause it's always supposed to be something like blinding, something like that, like you know.
Oh,
You feel me?
Oh shit! Oh goddamn!
On God, on God.
Oh, okay.
Hey, on God,
All right.
on God.
Okay.
On God.
Okay. All right. But turn this shit into a dance off. Oh, Lee. I like it.
Oh damn.
Yo, oh my gosh, bro. These niggas a damn whole studio shaking. Yo.
Oh man.
Woo.
Next to the Whoppers.
Yeah, I'm not doing it, guys.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Yo, that's awesome, man. Yo, welcome to Fed Reacts, man. Welcome to Fresh and Fit Ninjas. You know, I think the people enjoy this. You know, you get to get a little bit more fun and stuff like that. So, yeah, just so you guys know, this is part one where we're talking about Michael Jackson's life. Part two, we're gonna go into the more criminal side of the case, okay? And give that breakdown. That'll probably be on Thursday. But you know, we're back. You know, we've been off YouTube for about 2 weeks, so we're having some fun here. Let's go ahead and go back to the documentary.
They finna put me on the headlines, boy.
You on the headlines already.
We want to be on the headlines with it.
Yo,
Showed
hey,
it
guys,
to the public.
Real quick, like the video, man. We got about 3,000 plus y'all watching on Rumble, and we got another 4,000 y'all watching on Rumble. And then we got another 1.3 watching on YouTube, guys. So do me a favor, man. Like the video, man. Y'all could be anywhere else, but you guys are here with us. We really appreciate it. And
They're
yeah,
saying the Bills should do it.
Bills.
In the chat.
I
Bills.
Bills. Do you know how to do it?
I do not know how to moonwalk. Come on, y'all. Y'all know damn well. I'm not good.
Only like me and his brother and me and his older brother are like the dancers.
What I look like moonwalking, y'all? Come on now. Come on now.
All right. Let's get back to it.
I ain't doing it.
So he became the popularizer of the moonwalk. He often used it and later directed the dance for the video clip for another hit of the album Beat It. By the way, Jackson is the only musician in the American Dancers Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah.
His unique choreographic style is still famous. I always knew how to dance, he said more than once. The choreography was already present in Jackson's earliest performances as part of the Jackson 5. He recalled when he was a child, alone behind the scenes, he watched all of the headliners and learned from them as much as possible. He looked at their feet, what they were doing with their hands, how they were holding the microphone, trying to understand why. The boy did not miss a single step, not a single moment, turn, twist, emotion, and half movement. That was his education and his recreation. Billie Jean earned him his first Emmy Award nomination. The performance was compared to Elvis Presley and the Beatles' performances on The Ed Sullivan Show. If you are interested in knowing the details of the life of the king of rock and roll, click on the link in the upper right corner of the screen. And if you want to know more about the life of Mick Jagger and Sir Paul McCartney, be sure to write about it in the comments. We read everything carefully and listen to your advice. The success turned Jackson into a dominant force in global pop culture and cemented his status as the king of pop. Jackson had the highest royalty rate in the music industry at the time, around $2 for...
Can we pause? Notice they just said he had the highest royalty rate at the time when
That's
you were
crazy.
signed.
That's crazy.
Documented. Just
That's
wanted
a
to say
Don
that.
DeMarco.
And
Yeah, that's a Don DeMarco.
And as a black artist, too.
That's
That's also
huge.
something, you know, you guys know me, I hate to talk about race and color, but for a black artist back then, right, when racism actually was somewhat prevalent versus like nowadays where people just be bitching and moaning, right, because it's not to the same degree. Yeah, that's a big deal, man. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Number one.
Yeah, so let's keep going.
Each album sold, equivalent to $5 in 2022, was making record profits. And then there were dolls created based on Michael's appearance, $12 each. A documentary about the video, The Making of Michael Jackson's Thriller, won the Grammy Award for Best Music Video in the same year. The New York Times wrote, "In the world of pop music, there is Michael Jackson and there is everyone else." Time described Jackson's influence at that point as star of records, radio, rock video, a one-man rescue team for the music business, a songwriter who sets the beat for a decade, a dancer with the fanciest feet on the street, a singer who cuts across all boundaries of taste and style and color too. On May 14, 1984, President Ronald Reagan presented Jackson with an award for his charity that supports drug and alcohol abusers. In recognition of his support for the Ad Council's and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration's drunk driving prevention campaign, Michael allowed using Beat It in their social ads. Jackson did not miss the opportunity to act in films and commercials. In November of 1983, he and his brothers partnered with PepsiCo in a $5 million advertising deal that marked a record celebrity endorsement. It would be approximately $13.5 million today. The band needed that money to cover the cost of a massive tour. Pepsi's first campaign in the US from 1983 to 1984 focused on the new generation and included tour sponsorships, public relations events, and more.
All right, look, man. I love Mike, but Pepsi's trash. It's Coca-Cola all day, okay?
Fine.
And when I say Coca-Cola, it's Coke Zero. All right, that's what I drink. For all you guys out there that drink Diet Coke, you guys are a bunch of weirdos. All right, Diet Coke is absolutely trash, terrible. If you're gonna drink any type of diet soda, it's Coke Zero. That's what I drink.
Pepsi was the best. Pepsi was my favorite one when I was drinking.
Man,
that was my favorite.
I mean, every now and then soda's terrible for you, but you know, if it's diet,
But this is more like pre-Fresh and Fit talking right now.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he's reminiscing on good memories of when he used to be.
Those were some of the fondest of times.
I will say this, man. When you were dancing, I noticed your pants were falling. Pause. Which is a good thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're losing weight. When you lose weight again, you're gonna new some pants.
This whole thing. It's just a Myron plan, but you know what I'm saying.
How much? What's how far are you from getting a new pair of pants?
He just got some.
It actually just came in.
Just came in.
Oh, nice. What are you down to now?
Well, this here what I'm wearing now is 64 to 48. So now the next one's gonna be 46.
Nice.
It just came in.
You went from 64 to 46.
Yes.
Damn, that's nice, bro. That's nice. And we how many pounds down are we now?
It is 114 actually. So I had just weighed myself the other day. It's 386.
Nice. And when you got here, you were
500.
Nice, bro. This is. We're gonna get you. And here's the goal, guys. We're gonna get Mo below 200. That is the goal. Below 200. So it's coming very soon. Pause.
That's crazy.
Nice and slow, man. But wins the race.
God.
Let's go back to it. But yeah, Pepsi's trash. Actually, I ain't gonna lie. Pepsi actually does taste better. Pause.
See, I knew it.
You know what? I will say.
I knew it.
But you know what? If you actually know, because if you actually put them side by side and drink both, and you don't know the taste of them, the Pepsi has like a sweeter taste.
Yes, it's got a bunch
Pause.
of sugar.
But it tastes better. But Coca-Cola where it's at.
Although I was more Sprite guy, which is a Coca-Cola product.
Sprite,
which is a Coca-Cola product, but
when Kobe advertised for Sprite in the late 90s, that's when I started drinking Sprite like crazy. Pause.
Oh God.
Yeah. I actually, Sprite Zero isn't that bad either.
Oh.
Doesn't taste that bad.
I
have a question.
Sodas. Just don't drink sodas.
No one cares what you think, Angie.
Oh,
Anyway,
God.
yeah, nigga. So yeah, drink soda. No, just kidding.
What?
Yeah, no. But yeah, if I do, I'll have Coke Zero every now and then. But Diet Coke is trash. That's like my little. That's like my guilty pleasure. Pause.
This is my 12th year without drinking any type of sodas.
12th year?
So happy.
With no
12
soda?
year.
Damn, 12 years. That's a
I
W.
don't remember the taste of Coca-Cola or Pepsi or any of those things.
Myron freaking loves Coke Zero though.
Yeah, Coke Zero's good.
Myron loves that shit.
Yeah,
Myron
but
loves
I'd be getting mad when this restaurant don't have. Well, they'll be like, "Oh, we only have Diet Coke," and I'm like, "Oh, fuck y'all." Man.
Oh,
I'm like,
bro.
bro, Diet Coke is trash.
it. Yo,
Oh, you know, actually, I was watching a
because Myron's orders are very specific. I know Myron's orders.
It's funny because I'll get like maybe a little bit of rice or like no carbs, and then I'll get like Coke Zero.
Coke Zero
You know what I mean?
everywhere. Yeah.
And like a lot of protein. Here's the other thing too. I didn't know this shit until I watched the Joe Rogan podcast. He brought this guy on, and they talked about how at McDonald's specifically, the Coca-Cola, they put like a certain amount of syrup in it, and they have it at a certain temperature where it literally tastes perfect. It tastes the best out of any other Coke that you're gonna get, whether it's bottled, canned, whatever it may be. And I was like amazed at like how they did that, because like I remember growing up as a kid, right? Because I haven't had like full on Coca-Cola or McDonald's in fucking years. It was like, you know, teenager, whatever. I always remembered that the Coca-Cola was really good at McDonald's, and I always wondered why. That's why. They literally have someone where they would specifically come in, and but down to the syrup that they use, the temperature that they use it at, the way that they mix it, how they mix it, it's all systematic, and it creates the perfect Coca-Cola. So anyway, fun little fact: McDonald's Coca-Cola is crack cocaine, guys. Don't drink it.
Yeah.
Don't drink it.
I knew it.
All right, don't drink it.
Bro, man, I know a certain crusader that would love.
Sir Crusader starts with a Z.
You know, Christ is king. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that guy.
You're like those people that smoke and they're like, yeah, don't smoke, guys.
Yeah, but no, I mean, the Joe Rogan, they put it on the clip, and when I watched it, I was like, what the fuck? And I like answered a bunch of questions in like my childhood.
Yeah. So any restaurants, make sure you have Coke Zero when Myron walks in. If you don't,
man.
if you
Coke
don't,
Zero's
he's
where it's
gonna.
at.
If you don't, he's actually gonna take his anger out on me.
Yeah,
So,
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I have a Coke Zero, and then I have water.
If you guys will know that most restaurants have sodas in like draft machines, and if you know where those things come from, you'll be like disgusted. They're nasty, man.
oh God.
It's just a bunch of syrup and water. Pretty
Here,
much.
you want to like not kill the buzz right now? Be quiet, woman.
It's trash.
Well, okay,
Sodas are
well,
trash.
your opinion's
Sugar, it's
irrelevant
just
right now. We're
sugar.
talking about we're reminiscing on soda right now, okay? What was that?
That was
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, we didn't break the law. All right, let's go back to the thing,
To the thing.
to the documentary. Sorry.
Jackson helped create the ad and suggested that his song Billie Jean be used as the jingle, with a slight change. The members of the Jacksons filmed a Pepsi commercial on January 27, 1984. Michael, who didn't drink Pepsi, was supposed to star in 2 commercials. He made sure that his face appeared on them as little as possible so as to not draw attention to himself. There was an embarrassment on the set of one of the videos. During a concert invitation in front of fans, pyrotechnics accidentally set Michael's hair on fire, causing second-degree burns to his scalp.
Yeah.
Jackson underwent treatment to hide his scars and also had another rhinoplasty. Pepsi settled the incident out of court, and Michael donated $1.5 million of his compensation to Brotman Medical Center. He later signed a new $10 million contract with Pepsi. He also worked with LA Gear, Suzuki, and Sony. Michael was altruistic and often donated large sums to charity from that moment. So, for example, during the same tour, the Jacksons came up with an ugly scheme to receive additional income from ticket sales. It meant assuming a money transfer of $120 instead of $30 to participate in the lottery with a possibility to get 4 tickets. The return of funds to the losers would take 6 to 8 weeks, and the brothers expected to earn $10 to $12 million from the accrued interest. Only Michael opposed such an idea. He realized that the $30 ticket price was already higher than most touring performers and only made worse by buying 4 tickets. That made tickets unfavorable for many of Michael's African American fans who were not financially secure. However, at the end of June, forms for ordering tickets for the first show in Kansas City appeared in newspapers. Fans lined up in stores before they even opened. Then, Michael held a press conference and announced changes in the organization of the tour. A lot of people are having trouble getting tickets. The other day, I got a letter from a fan in Texas named LaDonna Jones. She'd been saving her money from odd jobs to buy a ticket, But with the turn tour system, she had to buy 4 tickets and she couldn't afford that. So we asked our promoter to work out a new way of distributing tickets, a way that no longer requires a money order. Michael asked the promoter to stop selling tickets by mail as soon as possible so that no one had paid money until they got a ticket. Most importantly, he decided to donate all of the money earned from the band's performance to charity. The tour sold a record number of tickets despite the high price.
Pause.
The singer donated approximately
This is something that a lot of people don't talk about. What MJ was a lot of the humanitarian efforts that he made with charity, free shows, giving back. People were more concerned with, all the other stuff. But this is something that isn't talked about that often. So, and you guys are seeing here, obviously, basically ran a tour for damn near free, because money isn't everything, guys. And once you get to a certain level, it's about being able to change people's lives, create impact, and money is just a means to kind of get things going, and obviously continue to fund what you're doing. But if you're ruled by money, then at some point it's gonna fuck you up. So
wasn't he the main sponsor for the We Are the World, We Are the Children tour?
I think so. Yeah. In the 90s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So all right, we could go back. Did you have some, Mo?
I'm one of the main producers and songwriters of that. So yeah.
Yeah,
Was it?
songwriter for sure.
Did we ever sound
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we got rid of that sound mostly though. I know, guys, we had a little bit of issue with some weird sounds in the background. I think we fixed it.
That's probably the other thing I talked about.
Yeah. We're running 2 mixers right next to each other, which creates some interference sometimes. All right, let's go. It also could be your phones too. I learned this from being at Crowder Studio.
Yeah.
They put all their phones on airplane mode when they're live. So that could be a part of it too. Once you start using really sophisticated equipment, guys, it starts to get interfered by a bunch of other stuff.
I blame 5G.
That could be a part of it as well. Should we read chats? Are they piling up or?
I'm actually getting them ready right now.
All right, let's go back to the doc until you're ready. Yeah.
All right, gotcha.
Thank you guys so much, by the way, man. FNFSuperChat.com if you guys want to get involved in the show. CastleClub.tv to support the cause. And then also, don't forget to like the video on YouTube.
We're getting the sound right now.
Yeah.
Can you hear Myron?
Yeah, I heard it.
What is that? It's funny.
Phone's on airplane mode right now. Let's test.
All right, let's see here.
I'm putting my Apple Watch, phone off, everything. Airplane mode.
Let's see.
It's funny though.
All right, airplane.
Squeaky sound.
Let's see. If the sound is gone now. Put all our stuff on airplane. All right, let's go back to the doc.
I kept saying I'm farting.
$3 to $5 million. By the way, Michael was disappointed that his idol James Brown turned down his invitation to join the band on stage at Madison Square Garden in New York City due to Brown's ongoing outrage over the ticket lottery. Even before the tour was half completed, the brothers traveled to shows in different cars, traveled on different planes, stayed on different floors of their hotels, and refused to talk to each other on the way to shows.
That's so sad.
From that point, Michael was often represented by 2 lawyers, another for Jermaine and another for Jackie, Tito, and Marlon. It was the worst experience Michael ever had with his brothers. Some were jealous, there was denial, the whole gamut of human emotions. During the final show of the Victory Tour at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, Jackson announced his split from the Jacksons. The New York Times was absolutely right when they wrote, "In the world of pop music, there is Michael Jackson and there is everyone else." Michael's charitable work continued when he released We Are the World the following year, co-written with Lionel Richie. The single raised funds for the poor people of the US and Africa. Stars such as Lionel Richie, Ray Charles, Bob Dylan, Willie Nelson, Bruce Springsteen, and Tina Turner also participated in the project. The track earned $63 million, equivalent to $158.7 million in 2021, and became one of the best-selling singles of all time, selling 20 million copies. In addition, the song won 4 Grammy Awards in 1985. Jackson donated $455,000 to the United Negro College Fund from 1985 to 1990. All profits from his single Man in the Mirror went to charity. By that point, Michael's health continued to deteriorate. In his youth, Jackson's skin was medium brown, but from the mid-1980s, it gradually turned pale. The change received a lot of media coverage, including rumors that he bleached his skin. His dermatologist, Arnold Klein, said that in 1983, Jackson came to him for acne treatment. The doctor recognized lupus the first time they met. He did a biopsy and diagnosed Michael with lupus erythematosus.
Bless you.
At the same time, he observed vitiligo in Jackson.
There you go.
It is a disease characterized by areas of the skin losing their pigment and sensitivity to sunlight. Once in an interview, Michael said that it began after the release of Thriller. By that time, he didn't know what it was. Initially, Jackson tried to cover his vitiligo patches with black makeup because he thought his appearance would harm his career. Then he wanted to hide.
Go ahead.
Back then, guys, vitiligo wasn't a thing. Right now, it's very normalized. You'll see models like Winnie Harlow that they're trying to embrace this disease, like something like
Whitney Harlow, yeah.
Winnie Harlow, yeah, she has
Winnie
vitiligo.
Harlow has it? Okay.
Yeah, and there is a bunch of artists and like models now that are making this disease like a bit more normalized nowadays. But back then, many people didn't know what it was. I will say like most people didn't know what it was. And you will see in the streets. I remember when I was a child, I will see in the streets somebody with vitiligo. I would think that was like an anomaly in that person, you know, like something that just they were born like that, and that was crazy, you know, like it's like, oh my god, that person is just sick. But it's something that nowadays is very normalized, and yeah, I would say that it's nothing compared to lupus or anything like something related to like a skin disease or something like that. It's something more.
Well, lupus sucks too because that like makes you like super weak and tired all the time, and
it's kind of like a cancer.
yeah,
But vitiligo is nothing like that. It's like
the skin,
Yeah, you
strictly
can
skin.
treat
He had
it.
both though.
you can treat it.
Yeah.
You can treat it more
So yeah,
easily.
the double whammy. He had it both on the skin and with energy levels and everything else like that.
Yeah.
And they would say that he would be exhausted after a show, do all that dancing and singing, and he'd just be like in bed like all day. He wouldn't do anything except for perform.
Wouldn't eat,
wouldn't drink.
started the drinking pills and taking pills and stuff.
Yeah. So all right, let's get back to it. We don't got the feedback, huh? Anymore?
Yeah, we haven't heard anything.
No, we're okay now, I
Interesting.
think.
Uneven color spots. The creams further lightened his skin, and he could appear very pale with makeup. Michael said that he didn't intentionally whiten his skin and couldn't control the vitiligo. The media claimed that Jackson intentionally wanted lighter skin and reduced his nose and lips, apparently trying to look euphoric. The last straw of changing the color of Michael's skin was the release of Black or White. It seemed to the public that the performer was teasing his fans. It all was because of his skin color in the video. In an interview with Oprah Winfrey, Michael denied those claims, saying, "There is no such thing as skin whitening. I've never seen it. I have a skin disorder that destroys the pigmentation of the skin. It's something that I cannot help, okay? But when people make up stories that I don't want to be who I am, it hurts me."
Pause. I remember growing up as a kid, people saying that about him, that like, oh yeah, he bleached his skin, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. But it's like, no, man, he was literally, he had a skin disease. And it's amazing, like now I know this as an adult, but like as a kid, I didn't know. No one
Yeah.
knew what vitiligo was back then.
Yeah.
Like, like these, guys, in the past 20 years, like a lot of diseases like have been taken seriously, but like, it wasn't like people didn't take a lot of these things seriously back then. They were like, what is that? Nah, you bleach your skin. Like, like mental health, for example. No one took that shit seriously in the 90s. Oh, no, you're just retarded, which a lot of y'all are retarded. Don't feel sorry. But a lot of diseases have been, have been diagnosed and taken seriously and like have been actually formalized. But back then, bro, they would look, vitiligo. What is
What
that?
is that?
Is that a sandwich? Like, what the fuck? Like, they wouldn't take any of that stuff seriously. So, and I think also it was a method to discredit him when he was going through the criminal cases, to say, oh, this guy's crazy. He's off his rocker. He's over here, doing what he does with children.
Yeah.
And he's bleaching his skin. He's a madman.
My mom told me that it was also people will believe that his dad will shame him a lot for being like too black or like have like a big nose, and that's why he started doing that thing. Which I don't think is true though. Now that you think about it, I mean, he had like that disease and that was like fuck him over.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I will get bullied for being black in school, and I will go to school once in a while with chalk on my face.
With chalk? Oh wow.
Chalk,
With
yeah.
chalk?
Until my dad started making fun of me, and I stopped.
Okay.
I will do that.
They bullied you for being black?
Yeah,
What the fuck? Like
yeah.
you're not black though.
When I was like in second grade.
In Venezuela, that's like, that's
No, I mean,
it's a little common out there, and
it depends. It depends on the schools. Because I was in a private school, and like,
yeah, okay,
yeah, but
All
that's
right.
a funny story.
it's more in inner city areas.
Yeah, it's a funny story, but anyways.
That's they probably thought you they probably trying, it was calling you ghetto basically.
Yeah, I lost.
Ah.
Fair
All
enough. Let's go back.
You don't want to hit any rumble rants before?
Yeah. You got them ready?
Yeah, I got them.
All right, let's do it. Shout out to all y'all. Let's see what you guys got to say. Those poster. LOL, we all know who did it. It was the.
God,
man. All right. MJ was innocent, guaranteed. Them boys set him up. Okay.
Oh my God.
Bring Zerka in for the DBZ episode. I don't think Zerka is a DBZ guy
He
like
is.
that.
He
is?
is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but nah.
If a black guy becomes white like Michael Jackson, does he lose his N-word card too? No, he does not, my friend. Guns, Games, Gadgets channel. Myron, what's your opinion about the situation going on in the Middle East? Is World War III coming? Oh, man.
Can we talk about that?
We're on YouTube, so I can't say it, what I think. World's coolest nerd, RIP the GOAT. Remember when you found out he died? My mom kicked me off the Xbox 360 to watch the news. Just realized I never got to call that guy in the COD or Halo lobby F-slur after he hard-R'd me.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
what you guys were doing when he died?
I was in New York City when he passed away. I was in New York City, and I remember the announcement came. It fucked all of our days up because me and all my high school friends were all fans of Mike.
Yeah.
All of us. So yeah, and they did a big. I remember Times Square lit up, and
Really?
they put his they put the RIP thing there.
Oh my God.
They put a sign up. Yep.
I didn't see that
Yep.
on TV.
It was huge. Yo,
Yep.
it was huge.
Yep. Yeah, the
Crazy.
billboards all said RIP Michael Jackson, and they had I think he passed what, like 2008?
2009.
2009. And then it had his birth, was it June 26th? 25th. I knew I was close. Yeah, it was June because it was summertime. I'll never forget.
Yep.
It was after it was the summer of 2009. Yep. So I had finished my first year of college. I was getting ready to transfer to Northeastern, so we took a trip to New York. At the time I was living in Connecticut, so it's only about 2 hours away. We took a trip
What
to
were
New
you?
York.
18?
I was
19.
19.
Crazy.
I was 19, and then
I had just turned 19. At
yeah,
that
well,
time.
me and Mo are the same age. So I was 19.
Wow.
We stayed at I'll never forget, we stayed at this shitty ass hotel called the Pod Hotel. Terrible. I don't know if it still exists to this day. It was like everything was small and micro and like weird and lame. But anyway, we were staying there and we got the news, and I remember that shit was terrible, bro. Like everyone was playing Michael Jackson music in the streets. So
I was on my graduation from 5th grade, and I was so sad.
5th grade, god damn. Holy.
I was a big fan of Michael Jackson being a kid. I was telling you guys, like people were like didn't give a fuck, like all the kids, and I was like crying, like I swear.
No, we're not laughing at your sorrow. We're goddamn.
I know, I was
5th
young.
grade?
Yeah, I was like 10.
God damn. All right.
Don't worry, Myron. We on the same
All
boat,
right.
bro.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Let's keep going. Is my camera still blurry? Yeah. Is it still blurry? Let's see,
man, I was
audience.
so
You tell
sad that
me.
day.
Is it still blurry? I don't know.
It does look a little blurry compared to the other cameras. I would
It
say
does?
that. Yeah, just
God damn it.
slightly.
I gotta
slightly.
fix it. I
You know
gotta
what's
figure it out.
crazy? On the Switcher camera, it looks great. On the Switcher like TV that I'm looking at,
Yeah,
it
I
looks
gotta
great.
fix it. Guys, this is the FX3 right here. It looks good, but I'm trying to figure out why the fuck is it blurry. You know what? I'll take the lens off and put it back on. Maybe that'll fix it.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we at here? Can you read the thing while I fix this?
My grandfather was my grandfather was the first person to use a whites only glory hole at a Jackson 5 concert.
All right.
From Alfonso Uribe. Like the damn video on YouTube and Rumble. Open up 2 tabs and let's hook up big homie Myron Gaines and the crew. Shout outs to Myron, Angie, Mo, and Bills. Oh God.
Hey, shout out to you.
A Flying Raptor, $10 says MJ was probably 10 times bigger than Aubrey Graham and Bad Bunny, Drake. Drake. People in villages in India and Laos, yeah, that's the hood, ain't it? Knew who he was. Have you guys done an episode with Suge Knight and Death Row Records yet?
Ooh,
We just did Tupac.
We just did Tupac.
Yeah.
But just alone Suge Knight and the Road Records. That
a
would
good
be
one.
like
That's a good one.
episode.
Suge Knight, yeah,
that
that's a
would
good
be
one.
a good episode.
All right.
I know a bunch about
What's the next
that.
one?
Oh man, we should have covered. Oh, dude, we need to do. You know what? We need to
Suge
do.
Knight?
Suge Knight.
They arrested Tupac's killer.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
came
They,
out of
they
that-
arrested
Oh man,
him.
you blurrier now.
Oh
You
god
blurry.
damn, I'm gonna fix
Oh
it.
boy, God
Yeah,
damn, it's like I got my
What
glasses
are you
off.
Damn.
You ever take your glasses off?
And Bills, you're even more blind to that.
I'm even more blind than that for real, yo.
All right, so what's the next Rumble Rant? Let's do the next Rumble Rant.
That news about Tupac's killer came out like that week we did that stream Tupac. That week it came out because people on Fed Reacts will send me the news about Tupac's killer.
Yeah, no, we're definitely going to cover that. We
Nice.
might maybe we'll do that this Thursday and then do this part 2 for Michael Jackson on Sunday.
Nice.
Okay, what else do we? Is it still blurred?
No, it's great.
No,
now.
it's great.
It's good.
now.
It's fixed now.
Yeah.
Okay. MJ was probably 10 times. Oh, we
Oh,
got
we did
that.
this
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Yeah, we
yeah.
just did this.
Aubrey Graham. Huh. Yeah. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who says that I am the one, but the kid is not my son. RP awareness, Myron being a night rider. Explain your love for loud black 304s, card scammers. No love, my friend. Opinion on the Mission Impossible franchise.
Random.
Random, and I didn't really care. I didn't really watch them like that. Wavy Myron flood in the studio. Absolutely, bro. You know it.
Jacob!
You know it, man.
My dog Jacob. Just will continue it.
Yeah,
Ooh,
man.
WW.
WFNF
Myron
always
just got
bringing
excited.
value. Found y'all less than a year ago because of Tape Powerful Message. We ain't effing leaving. Shout out to you, DG Build. Shout out to the Tape Brothers as well. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. MJ was RP aware. Mo being the fitness expert. Can you give Myron diet tips so you can cut down to your size? Okay, appreciate that.
That's funny.
Wait, what?
This nigga world's coolest nerd just sends in $1 every time.
Wait, hold on. What? I'm just looking at the
I'm
way
starting to
you
think that this nigga's one of them boys, bro. Yeah, man. We're gonna put a cap on it. We five or ten. What's the cap?
Let's do $5 today.
We'll do. I'll read his chat now, but from this point forward, we're going because you write these long ass ones, man. That girl's so dangerous. Take away my money, throw away my time. You can call me on honey, but you're no damn good for me. MJ was RP aware. Angie Sincere, the gangster, best Dipset or G Unit songs. I don't think Angie listens to Dipset or G Unit.
That's
Do
funny.
you know who
What's
those guys
the
are?
unit? No.
Oh yeah, she doesn't know.
So what's G?
Well, she was in Venezuela, bro. Come on, man.
MJ
Right?
died and she
Okay,
was
let's keep
in
going.
fifth grade, bro.
You guys are always
do y'all-
overestimating me.
Who do y'all
If it
listen to?
wasn't
in
for Joe Jackson's belt and the back of his hand, Michael Jackson wouldn't be as great. Okay, fair enough, IRS. Flying
He's
Raptor
got
goes,
a
Joe
point.
Jackson whooped that entire family's ass every day in a greatness. You would have thought he was a drunk Mexican father coming home from a blue-collar job. R.I.P. the king.
That's true.
That's he's got a point. That's true.
I'm tired of people comparing MJ and Beyonce. She is not on his level. MJ had gangbangers in Chicago passing out at his concerts. It's a ridiculous comparison, just like Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, and LeBron James. Yeah, I mean, like I said before, Beyonce had the advent of the internet, social media, etc., to really push her music out there. Doge goes 1E11 means 1 with 11 zeros, so it's 100 or 100 billion, basically Zelensky money. Fair enough.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I didn't know that. Zelensky, yeah. Thoughts on Sneako's rap song? I mean, at this point, I think the audience knows what that means.
Yeah.
We already got demonetized for this shit, so it's like, bro, I'm not even gonna say it no more. You know, certain names, right? You know, Victoria Nuland, okay. Kissinger, okay, yeah.
You're hilarious,
Who
bro.
else? You know what I mean? I'm trying to think.
No, it's just also,
okay.
yo, when Myron gets on his rants when the
You know-
camera's
yeah,
off,
you know
bro.
what I mean? Like, bro, y'all already know what time it is.
I was like,
Certain names are mentioned. You just go. All right, keep it pushing. The audience knows what it is. We got demonetized for
bro,
it.
let me tell y'all something, bro. Hold on, take the screenshot.
camera,
Just put it on me. Yo, if Myron said some of his rants that he says outside the cameras, bro, we're
ultra
finished.
casual.
We're finished. We are
We gotta get hit with the yeet
bro,
everywhere.
we are
I wish I could say the things I really want to say, but it is what it is, man. We're on YouTube, so we keep it clean.
We are
We just hit with the sound effects instead. I know the Rumble chat going crazy right now. Rumble chat already going crazy.
They already putting that emoji.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, Drake. Come on, man. Come on, man. That nigga's a whole L, bro. I will tell you this though. He roasted Joe Budden, so I will give him a rare Drake W.
Rare
Drake W for that one. He
Rare
roasted
Drake
Joe
W.
Budden's bum ass man. Fuck Joe Budden, man.
I'm a Drake fan though.
Fucking loser, bro.
I'm a Drake fan though.
Yeah, well.
Man, somebody hit Myron a few days ago to get Drake's tickets, and Myron was like, nah.
Oh yeah, someone said, oh yeah, because he was here in Miami.
He
They're
was
like, yo,
here.
I got Drake tickets. You want to buy them? I was like,
No, man, I don't need to do that.
yeah. I said something worse.
He definitely said something way worse.
Yeah. And the nigga that called me was Palestinian. Bro, come on, man. Habibi. Yeah. I was like, what? Habibi. Bro, what?
I'm like, bro, Habibi,
yeah.
Habibi, you should know better.
He should know better, nigga. What the
Astaghfirullah,
fuck,
Habibi, you should
man?
know better, Habibi.
Come on, man.
Habibi,
Haram.
astaghfirullah.
Yeah, man. So I was like, nah, man. So it is what it is.
I wanted to go
But
to
we're on Rumble. We're not on. We're on YouTube. We gotta chill out. But all right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. You know, and you know, whatever. Myron, thoughts on Sneako's rap song with Lil Pump? You add to your workout playlist. Don't cap. I didn't hear the song, so I don't know. But Sneako rapping, you already know that's probably gonna be an L. Come on, man. He's Asian.
Wait, he's half Haitian too, though.
Yeah, but
I know how you feel about Haitians. You can move on.
If you're using MP7, it's Thriller. I'm just racist in general. I was just starting to realize like we were talking about Asians.
You just now started. You just now started to realize.
Hey, but hold on. I hate everyone equally. So am I really a racist?
Not really. That's actually equal treatment, bro.
Yeah,
You know,
I hate everyone equally, bro.
Yeah.
I even make fun of Sudanese.
Yeah.
And that's my people, so I make fun of them too. I get hate from the Sudanese people. Because I said I would never date a Sudanese girl. They have like full-on pages talking shit. This gay married gays is a fucking they're saying
self-hating,
self-hating,
self-loathing, whatever.
Like they're talking all this shit. It's like, bruh, can I make fun of everyone in peace? Can I make fun of the white people and the Asians and the Haitians and the blacks and the
Venezuelans
Arabs and the Venezuelans? Can I have my fun in peace? Can I make fun of everybody like I want to in peace? I can't do it. Everyone wants to fucking cry. I make fun of my own people. You won't date a Sudanese girl? Yeah, I won't date them because I don't find them hot. Okay? Ta-da! There you go. There's a fucking trick. I'll date y'all. Put this on your fucking thing too. Go ahead on your Instagram page and complain in a bunch of Arabic and complain and say, oh, look at this. His mom should be ashamed. Bro, my mom fucking sending me messages like, look at what they said on some of these bitch about you. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them.
What?
I do who I want, goddammit.
Goddamn.
All right? If it's not a Sudanese chick, it is what it is, man. But no one is safe. I make fun of everybody. Man, where's the hood? No, I'm just kidding.
What?
We're on YouTube.
Hey,
We're on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. But
Thank you, Angie.
Bro, Myron,
But am I-
astaghfirullah, Habibi.
Yeah, okay. You said it completely wrong, but okay. Let's keep going. Bro, you can't even have a preference, bro. I can't make jokes. I can't have a preference. I can't do nothing.
I be options though.
Says Myron, refocus the cam on you. Turn focus peaking function on. This turns the view in BMW or highlights focus areas in red. Allows you to quickly check what's in focus. Make a shortcut button to do this.
Bro, stop he cursing us
Man, we
out,
can't
bro.
even do
Bills,
that.
can you put
Bro, he cursing us out.
the last one because he didn't read it?
Oh, you didn't read the
trying to
last one? I
think.
missed one?
No.
Oh.
No, that's the last
If you're
one.
using MP7
No,
as Thriller, no, a fathead is a vinyl of sports players to put on your wall in the salsa director Myron cooking it up.
What?
Oh, I think you meant to say SM7B.
Okay.
Bro,
I think you meant MV7 or whatever you was talking about.
bro,
Oh, okay.
Rumble chat
He couldn't even pronounce it. He's like NV7. Yeah, it's MV7.
He was just being funny.
So much freestyles. I have a feeling Myron was in charge of settling all the different camera angles just to show off the waves. We see you, bro. Yeah, hey man, I try, man. I try. We got what 12 camera angle points on this bitch.
Okay.
Yes.
Myron got the Cubans on some cafecitos para trabajo. Yeah,
Some little coffees for work. Ha ha ha. Yeah. What the fuck is that? What the fuck was that?
What? Yeah. Is that funny?
That's crazy,
All
man.
you Spanish niggas. Is that funny? I guess for you Spanish niggas. All right. Isn't the J supposed to be yeah?
Stop.
Yeah. What I see?
He's basically saying ha 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 ha. The J makes the H sound.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay, Myron, you don't understand anything about systemic racism. Your channels would have 2 times as many views if you were white. That's systemic racism in every black person face in America.
Bro, kiss my ass. That's what Myron wanted to say, bro. I already got you, bro.
Man, I ain't, bro. It's a good man.
Bro, you would have 2 times as many views if you were a white man. It's because
Angie's still dying.
Bro, man. Like, I'm not gonna use like my race as a excuse for why I'm not where I gotta be, bro. Because at the end of the day, hey, I've collabed with a lot of like what you guys would consider like these super white conservative channels. We literally had Tim Pool here yesterday, right?
Yesterday.
We've collabed with Nick, who shall not be named, Exodia, right?
Exodia is crazy.
Yeah, right? That nigga comes on your channel, Obliterate. Shout out to Nick, right? I've collabed with everybody, bro. Like a bunch of people on the what you guys would consider like the alt-right that's Caucasian. I went on Steven Crowder's podcast. Bro, yo, hold on one second. Stop the show. Who else? I just thought about this just now. Who else can go on Steven Crowder, have Tim Pool on his joint, have Neon on, bring Sneeko on, right? Zerka. Bro, we are the most diverse fucking podcast. Bro, literally, I just thought about it. I was like, yo, we literally brought it, like, we literally are able to deal with all different types of creators because we are fucking diverse. We're not just a dating podcast. Right now, we're talking about Michael Jackson, and we could talk about, you know, the Trump case. We could talk about Michael Jackson. We could talk about Tupac murder. We could talk about, bro, we are literally the most diverse podcast in the fucking world, man. We're number one. Yeah, man. I just thought about that.
Was
Like,
this all in the same week?
all in the same week?
All in the same week.
In the same fucking week.
Oh, God.
And then these old people over here trying to compare us to these loser podcasts that try to imitate us like, oh, man, I don't know, like, Fresh and Fit, man. Like, you guys aren't, like, keeping up with these other podcasts that are copying you. What the fuck are y'all talking about, bro? These other guys literally talk about the same shit over and over and over. We're innovating, bringing on different guests, different topics, covering geopolitics, covering topics that people don't want to touch. They're bringing on a diverse panel of guests, going into different realms. Bro, come on, man. No, it doesn't even come close.
When they always say like, "Oh, I think it's just the same thing." I don't think they are diversifying themselves enough. Congratulations, you just snitched on yourself. You just told us, translation, I only watch the after hours and nothing else.
Facts, bro. Like, yo, they literally just watch after hours and like they don't watch the daytime show. They don't watch the Money Mondays. They don't watch the Womanizer Wednesdays. They don't talk about the shows where we cover like pop culture, whatever, the different types of podcasts that we've been on, the diversity, like fucking whatever, man. It is what it is, bro. No one does what we do at the level that we do it at with the highest production quality that we got. So, I mean, right now, I'm going to figure out how to fucking focus this thing right now because we're always innovating, man. I've got cameras that I don't even know how to fucking work because I want to make sure that we give y'all the best goddamn quality. My camera guy isn't here right now, Roberto, but normally he does this for me. But yeah, dude, like these FX3s are fucking complex, man. I don't know what I'm doing, but we're going to figure it out anyway, goddammit. So yeah, bro, it's an insult when y'all compare us to these fucking bums that copy us, bro. Like they don't even come close. They do the same shit. They bring in some random bitches, ask the same fucking questions that we do, literally use our terminology, Frank Castle. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like no original, nothing original. Meanwhile, we're over here innovating, bro. We literally are the inspiration for these motherfuckers, right? And y'all have the nerve to compare us to these niggas, man. We're not the same at all. At all. Like, and it just hit me just now, like the diversity of the content, man. We got Tim Pool, Crowder, Sneeko. We've been on We did a collab with, obviously shout out to Graham, Stefan and them, the Coffee Hour. Niggas are still using our clips to this day. We did that interview in like the summertime, right? And they're still using clips till now, right? Tell me that's not an impact, bro. We bring y'all like guys like Justin Waller. We bring y'all Andrew Tate. We bring y'all guys that are in the RP. We bring guys like Rollo Tomasi on, right? We're able to branch out into different realms. We're able to bring on divorce attorneys to give you guys a sauce, man, to help you guys make money. I brought my own fucking accountant in here that saved me millions of dollars to help y'all with making money, man, and saving your money from Uncle Sam. Like, we literally provide the most value on the internet on YouTube. No one even comes close. Then on Sunday, on my day off, I'm still here. We're fucking jamming out doing moonwalking. Bro, like no one comes fucking close, man. We brought DJ Academics on. We brought so many different guests. Man. Like, bro, I can't even remember like the diverse panel of guests that we bring y'all on, man. So it's like,
Don
shout out to Fresh Networking. Shout out to our boy Sneeko. Shout out to Zarko. Shout out to the Tay Brothers. Shout out to Crowder. Shout out to Tim Pool coming in, doing a show with us. Shout out to Valuetainment. All those guys up there in Fort Lauderdale. Obviously, with Lucario, Rollo Tomasi, Bulldog Mindset. I'm going to bring him back. John Somnez. John from Modern Life Dating. Shout out to him. Donovan Sharp is going to be here on fucking Wednesday. He's going to be here on Wednesday. We'll probably bring him in with Troy as well. Show y'all some pickup. Fuck it. Who comes close to us? Nobody. We teach you guys everything. How to make money, how to get girls, how to be attractive, making jokes. Yeah. Bro, y'all niggas ain't getting this entertainment nowhere else. Like, I don't want to toot my own horn and shit, but like, goddamn. Like, no one comes close, bro.
Talk your shit,
No one comes fucking close, man. At all. We bring these annoying ass OnlyFans whores. Bro, I was on like no sleep. We come in, we did a pod with Crowder. We did 2 pods with Crowder, right? We did the first one, then we did the nighttime one, right? Then we got on a 5-hour flight, 6-hour flight back to Miami. Gave y'all a show, and then we did another show with some fucking annoying ass bimbos. I walk in, I see this dumbass lawyer in here. Oh my God, this fucking bitch is back. Cloud chasing 304. You know what I mean? And honestly, I didn't even want to kick her. I was going to let her sit here. She's annoying as fuck. Yeah. But y'all wanted her gone. So I was like, whatever. I'll give the audience what they want. Get out of here, bro. Get her out. Angie was annoyed by her and shit. So whatever, bro. I mean, like I said, I don't mind having people that disagree with me on. But like, bro, no one works harder than us, man. Building a new studio, like moving in and putting all these panels up and everything. And, and guys, I was right here next to Andy moving everything in because it's like I have the very particular vision in my head of how I want the studio to look. I'm visualizing stuff with the camera angles and stuff like that. So, I'm hands-on, pause. So, went like damn near 2 weeks without being able to sleep, man. My fucking blood, sweat, and tears into this shit. So, not saying all that to be like, oh, feel bad for me or whatever, but it's like, bro, we really fucking work hard for y'all, and we're gonna keep working hard for y'all. We're gonna keep supporting y'all. We're demonetized. We don't give a fuck. We're still going hard for you guys in the paint. So my thing is, these other fucking copycats that want to be like us, they are not us, and they never will be us. And we're gonna continue to push the envelope and remind you guys why we're number one. All right. I did a IG story earlier this week where I said, hey guys, give me your constructive criticisms, give me your guys' thoughts on what you guys want, and we're gonna implement some of that stuff starting this week, man. So we're definitely gonna freshen up the show. We got Say in the Center coming in tomorrow. For Money Monday, teach y'all how to make money in the tech industry.
Peace to the Saints.
Shout out Peace to the Saints. Shout out to Marquette, right? Obviously, very successful entrepreneur in the tech industry. I don't think he talks enough about it, and I want to get that perspective for y'all. Teach you guys how to make money in the tech industry, especially with AI, with the way technology exploded over the past several years. Actually, Marquette made a bunch of his money from selling AI. That's how he made a bunch of money. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, we'll get his full story tomorrow. But he sold some AI software to the Chinese, right? World traveler, really smart, really articulate guy. Went to Johns Hopkins University. Went to, I think, Cal, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, smart guy. We're gonna have a Money Monday with him, and then we'll have him on with some girls as well. So yeah, man, like we really, really push hard to give y'all the best, most diversified content on fucking YouTube, man. We're not out here reacting. We're over here creating and proactively making content for y'all. Versus all the fucking haters that want to sit there and watch every single move and talk shit. Fuck those motherfuckers.
And you guys are gonna have a sketch with like couples, right?
Yeah. We're gonna start
That's
bringing
pretty
couples
cool.
on as well,
Yeah.
and do something similar to what we did with Neon and his girl Sam, who's a 304. You know what she is.
She belongs to the streets.
That's
But-
pretty cool.
Yeah, man. So
Man.
regular people.
That'd be awesome.
Bro,
Regular, all you average guys that want to come on the show that have been mad at me, why can't average guys get on the show? Hey, here's your chance. You got a rambunctious, annoying ass girl? Message Icy or Fresh. We got to figure out who's gonna seal this shit, but
Got relationship issues, and I'll bet them out.
There
Icy
you
says
go,
send
bam.
her
Icy's
the
gonna do it.
Icy says send her any relationship
send it-
issues.
send it to Icy.
at _ she's so ICTV, right?
yep, _ she's so ICTV. We'll throw it in the description for y'all.
Me the situation,
Explain to her the situation,
and then
and
I'll
then
vet them out,
and then she'll
I'll
vet
pick
you out,
the people
and then she'll
accordingly.
pick the people accordingly.
Bam. There you go.
I've had girls asking me for advice for like having an open relationship on one side. And yeah, DM Icy too. If you want to be on this table. I
Yeah,
guess,
so
like,
yeah,
with
there
your
you
bro-
go. Like
with your
we're gonna start, switching things up for y'all and get y'all the sauce and give you guys like I said before, we take it very seriously. We're the #1 men's podcast in the world, and we're gonna continue to to earn that title. Rents due every single day. I understand that, we don't want to get complacent and everything else like that. But yeah, I'm a very competitive guy, as you guys know. So we're gonna continue to remind everybody why we're #1 and why they imitated us in the first place.
And we have more creative ideas, right? Because we are gonna do
Yes,
the
we do.
sandwich contest that's coming up. Icy and I were gonna plan that out for you guys for Fresh and Fit, and we also have like a bunch of games and like the say the truth. I don't know what's that game called with the thing where the girls have to. It's like a polygrapher thing. When the girls
Lie
have to-
detector.
the lie detector thing.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have like.
Where's the
bunch of
split
games
screen
for
right now? God damn it! We called it out 1999. So yeah.
What?
Sorry. Don't worry. The split screen. It's me and Bill's this project that we're doing.
Oh God.
that. Yeah.
Which you see right now, we can see both of us at the same time.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's because you're looking at your camera, but see, Angie don't even know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
All right.
anyway, but yeah, guys,
That's
like I
pretty
said
cool.
before, man, we take the production seriously. We're gonna keep going hard in the paint for y'all. And do we get 1.3K likes on YouTube? Yes, so I can reveal to them what microphone I might get.
We have 1K
Just
likes
1K?
on YouTube.
We need 1.3K, and then I'll reveal it. How many we got watching on YouTube? 'Cause I'm on
1.2.
airplane mode. All right, let's go back to the documentary.
Documentary? All right, come
Yeah,
on
yeah,
up.
let's go back.
Oh God.
I can't just sit here and shit on the competition all day. I get too passionate. Too
We
angry.
already shit on the competition, just doing our thing anyway. So.
Facts. We really do.
On God, on my soul. I put that on Myron's kids, bro.
No.
What?
Thanks, man.
In his 1988 autobiography and 1993 interview, Michael claimed to have had 2 rhinoplasty operations and a cleft chin operation, but nothing more. He mentioned that he lost weight in the early 1980s due to a diet to achieve a lean dancer's figure. It was reported that Michael often felt dizzy. It was also rumored that he suffered from anorexia nervosa. Periods of weight loss became a recurring problem later in his life. In 1986, tabloids reported that Jackson slept in a hypodermic oxygen chamber to slow aging and depicted him lying in a glass box. The claim was false, and the tabloids reported that he spread the story himself. They also reported that Jackson injected himself with female hormones to keep his voice high and facial hair thin. What do you think could be true? Over time, and after Jackson's death, FDA-approved creams for the treatment of vitiligo were found in his home. Creams remove and lighten the remaining pigment. On the TV show, Klein said that vitiligo became too severe. It was difficult to cover it with makeup, and his skin had to be depigmented with creams. The condition remained stable, but Jackson had to repeat the treatment from time to time. It was difficult to darken depigmented skin. The depigmentation caused permanent and extreme sensitivity to the sun, which put patients at risk of contracting melanoma, and was advised.
Yeah, I remember as a kid, like watching him on the news and stuff like that. He'd always have an umbrella whenever he was out in the light, and his bodyguards would surround him. Yeah, this is bringing back memories right now. That's how sensitive he was to the sun, guys.
He will hide from the sun, yeah. People
Yeah.
would say he was a vampire.
Yeah, he'd say he's a vampire. Let's go. Let's keep going.
To undergo annual cancer screening. Therefore, Jackson often hid his skin with long sleeves and trousers and appeared in the sun under an umbrella. In the mid-80s, Michael Jackson kept Bubbles, a chimpanzee, as a pet. He bought it from a Texas research center and traveled with it. Bubbles became a media star as well. Michael took the chimpanzee on tour of Japan, and the media portrayed him as an aspiring Disney cartoon character who befriended the animals.
Great.
As an official guest of the city, in the first time for the history of the city of Oaxaca.
Bubbles lived at the Jackson family home in Encino, Los Angeles, but later moved to Jackson's Neverland Ranch home in 1988. It slept in a crib in Jackson's bedroom, used Jackson's bathroom, and ate Jackson's candy at the Neverland movie theater. By 2003, Bubbles had grown into a large and aggressive adult chimpanzee, unsuitable as a pet like many captive chimpanzees, and was sent to an animal trainer in California.
Pause. Guys, just so you know, chimpanzees are extremely dangerous and will absolutely beat the shit out of you.
They're strong as hell.
Yeah.
They're strong as hell. They'll rip your face off. If you guys don't believe me, we're on YouTube, so I can't show it to you. But Google the woman that had a chimpanzee
I
and
saw
got
that.
attacked by
Yeah.
her, like what her face looked like after.
Yeah.
Like, and chimpanzees are cannibals too, guys. So they, yeah. So,
Yeah, I saw that case. That case is very interesting.
bro,
It was her friend's
crazy, crazy, man.
Yeah.
Chimpanzees are extremely dangerous and extremely strong, and their grip strength is wild.
They can be domestic animals.
Yeah,
Can't.
I'm like, bro. Thank God that he didn't get a hold of Mike later on. I'm like, God damn, bro.
Police had to shoot him down.
Shoot! Oh, the chimpanzee
Yeah.
that attacked the woman. Yes, yes, bro. Chimpanzees are not a game, bro. They are not a game. They're extremely dangerous, extremely ferocious, not suitable for pets. Google that image that I told you. Google lady gets attacked by chimpanzee. Google images, and you guys are gonna see what she looks like now. Crazy.
Random chimpanzee
I think
fact.
she died.
Go ahead, Bills.
Yeah, they say studies show that a closer estimate of 1.2 to 1.5 times stronger than a human. That means that a chimpanzee can actually bench press about 750 to 1,000 pounds compared to a man's
Wow.
200.
Wow.
And they don't even look that big. They don't even look like gorillas or anything like that.
Yeah.
You would
Yeah.
think that.
Yeah, they're strong as hell, man. But no one knows that though. Like, because people think, oh, they're cute. Oh my God, it's just a chimp. And they're the closest to human beings, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I think they're the closest animal
Yeah.
to actual human beings.
Watch
So-
the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah,
You'll see it
facts.
firsthand.
All right, let's go back to it.
At the same time, Jackson was working with George Lucas and Francis Ford Coppola on the $30 million 17-minute 3D film Captain EO. Lucas was the screenwriter and Coppola was the director. It was completed in 1986 and aired with additional effects of lasers, smoke, and more at Disneyland and Epcot, and later at Tokyo Disneyland and Euro Disneyland until the late 90s. Disney wanted to change Michael's voice because they thought that his voice was too high, and they were afraid that people wouldn't take him seriously. The singer was unaware of the decision until he found out that Lucas had vetoed it. In 1987, Jackson separated and left the Jehovah's Witnesses. Perhaps it was because some witnesses opposed the Thriller video. Nevertheless, for a long time, Michael did not release new album material. Finally, after 5 years of waiting, Michael released a new album, Bad. Many expected him to repeat the great success of the previous one, and they were right. The release was a follow-up to Thriller and reached the top of the charts with a record 5 #1 hits. I Just Can't Stop Loving You, Bad, The Way You Make Me Feel, Man in the Mirror, and Dirty Diana. The album's title track was supported by a video directed by Martin Scorsese. Michael's other popular track, Smooth Criminal, took only 7th place but was loved by fans worldwide.
That's one of my favorite albums.
Bad was a hit and was highly acclaimed by critics. The album won the 1988 Grammy Award for Best Engineered Recording, Non-Classical, and the 1990 Grammy Award for Best Music Video, short form for Leave Me Alone. Michael received the Award of Achievement at the American Music Awards, thanks to a record number of #1 singles and the status of the first album to top the charts in 25 countries. Bad became the best-selling album worldwide in 1987 and 1988. The Bad World Tour lasted almost a year and a half, had 14 sold-outs in Japan and set a new attendance record of 570,000 people.
God
It was
damn.
almost 3 times the
Pause.
previous result.
Guys, do you see what I mean when I say that?
damn.
Like, bro, international, man. Like, this guy was literally like an international icon, bro. Like, you can't stop him. Like, bro, they don't even speak English in Japan. Like, that's the most homogenous country that I could think of where they literally speak just Japanese. Like, fuck English, bro. Like, we're a first world country too, that we don't give a shit. So it, like, the fact that he was able to sell out shows and bring that many people out before social media, before the internet, before your own marketing, like, dude, crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Insane.
Over 500,000, bro.
That man was a beast.
Just
Yeah, man.
watching to see you.
God damn, man. All right, let's run it back.
Dirty Diana.
I wish to be you.
And having collected 504,000 listeners for 7 sold-out shows at Wembley Stadium, set a new Guinness
All
World
those
Record.
people.
In an interview
Bro.
with the album, Michael reasoned, "My philosophy, if you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change. People don't look at themselves honestly. They don't look at themselves and point the
Pause.
finger. It's all
Can a Beyonce sell an audience like that?
Nope.
I don't think so. Can Drake sell out an audience like that? Like a stadium, like a football stadium? I don't think so, bro.
I would give anything to go to one of these shows.
What, Icy says something? A football stadium like that? I don't think you see what we're seeing, Icy.
Well,
Not
let me see.
500,000.
Yeah, bro. Like,
100,000 is kinda
nah,
crazy.
man.
500,000 is
There's not enough single ladies to fill the stadium like that.
ah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. Yeah.
That's funny.
All right, let's keep going.
You're sick, bro.
always the other guy's fault or somebody else should change themselves. Look at yourself. Make better of yourself. He has come a long way, gone through many internal and external changes, and put that idea into the release. In the same interview, Michael was asked if he was happy when he looked in the mirror. He said that he's never totally satisfied. He always wished the world could be a better place. Hopefully, that's what he does with his music to bring happiness to people and to bring joy. He needs some peace in their lives. Michael released his autobiography, Moonwalk, also in 1988. The book sold over 200,000 copies and reached the top of the New York Times bestseller list. Michael wrote about his childhood, the Jackson 5, and his father's abuse. He explained his change in appearance to 3 plastic surgeries, puberty, weight loss, a strict vegetarian diet, a change in hairstyle, and even stage lighting. While visiting Paris during the tour, Michael was awarded the Vermeil Medal of the City of Paris by the mayor of Paris, Jacques Chirac. Already in October, he released the film Moonwalker, which featured live footage and short films featuring Jackson and Joe Pesci. It became the best-selling videotape in the U.S. It has been certified 8 times platinum in the U.S. by the...
Joe Pesci was the man back then, guys. You know, he was in obviously like all the mafia movies. So
Forget about it.
Yeah, forget about it for real.
Forget about it.
So let's keep going.
RIAA.
Los Angeles, I got San Francisco, Tahoe, I got Speed.
Your Pesci is funny though.
I remember the
Michael Jackson
video game,
bought
too.
2,700 acres
Jackson
or
Moonwalker.
11 kilometers squared of land near Santa Ynez, California to build a new home in March of 1988. The land was covered with plane trees and live oaks. It also was near the coast with cool breezes and moist soil. Vineyards surrounded the territory. The property was on the edge of the Los Padres National Forest. He invested $17 million in it, which is about $40 million today, and built a Ferris wheel, a carousel, a lake with a waterfall, a railway, a cinema for 50 spectators, basketball and tennis courts, and a zoo with elephants, giraffes, chimpanzees, crocodiles, snakes, and a bear on its territory. Guests often visited the ranch, among whom were many children, including quite famous.
Ready? No! I'm crazy for doing this. Okay, no, you gotta stretch it. Mac, you got.
He brought 46 children worldwide to the World Congress of Children in 1995. The property was originally called Sycamore Valley Ranch. Jackson renamed it Neverland, a magical land where children never grow up from the book Peter Pan. During his stay at the ranch, Michael literally cultivated the carnival atmosphere, having fun with the children. Probably he tried to catch up on the fun he missed in childhood. When the architect of the future Neverland, Tony Euriquides, got a call from Jackson, he didn't believe it at first and hung up. When Michael told him about his construction plans, Euriquides was shocked. He recalled, "He wasn't the demanding type, but more of a little kid that wanted things immediately. He had crews working all hours of the day, and you could tell Michael was excited. He put pressure on me, but it was a different kind of pressure, a fun pressure. Michael gave me a mental visual of what he wanted, and I had the freedom to create." Meanwhile, performing You Were There at Sammy Davis Jr.'s 60th birthday celebration won Jackson a second Emmy nomination. Michael became the best-selling artist of the 1980s. They called him the King of Pop. The nickname literally stuck to him. When Elizabeth Taylor presented him with the Soul Train Heritage Award in 1989, she called him the true King of Pop, Rock, and Soul. President George H.W. Bush designated him the White House's Artist of the Decade. In March of 1991, Jackson extended his contract with Sony and released his 8th album, Dangerous, co-produced with Teddy Riley. It was symbolic that it became 8 times platinum in the States. The following year, it became the best-selling album of the year worldwide. Of course, it did not have such a phenomenal success as the previous one, but a couple of songs were at the top of the world charts, and Black or White even stayed in first place for 7 weeks. By the way, the video for the song, directed by Landis, included an appearance of kid star Macaulay Culkin. Michael's actions in the last minutes of the video caused some controversy.
I will say, Home Alone were some funny movies, man, back in the day. I remember watching those as a kid. Those were like some of my favorite movies. Joe Pesci was in those, right? If I'm not mistaken, he was one of the robbers.
Not sure.
Joe Pesci was one of the robbers, yeah.
He was one of the robbers.
So, but yeah, Home Alone, one, I think 2, the one in New York was great. Was it Home Alone 2?
That's the second, yeah.
Yeah, in New York. And then Home Alone 3 was lame. It didn't use Macaulay Culkin. I was like, fuck this kid.
Oh yeah, that was.
Use someone else.
There was a third one?
That was the third one
Oh,
that
I
used
didn't
someone else
watch
that wasn't Macaulay Culkin.
I didn't
But
watch
Macaulay Culkin, if I'm not mistaken, he's like a drug addict now and shit, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He's like all
He's
fucked up.
messed up.
Bro, I've always said it, man, like being a child like actor or musician or whatever, it fucks you up, man, long term. Like if something ends up with you, like you end up with mental issues or fucked up or a drug addict or something, bro. Like the worst thing you could do for a young man is give him money at a young age, bro. Men need to suffer, bro. They need to suffer to really learn how to enjoy this shit, man. So, all right, let's go back to it.
Appearing to viewers as sexual gestures. That surprised many, but it was only the premise of a growing scandal. "1992 was productive not in the musical but the socially significant field. Michael opened Heal the World Foundation. His charity brought underprivileged children to ranches to enjoy theme park rides and sent millions of dollars worldwide to help children threatened by war, poverty, and disease. In July, Michael published his second book, Dancing the Dream, a collection of poetry. After the death of HIV and AIDS spokesperson and friend Ryan White, Michael pleaded with the administration of Bill Clinton's inaugural gala to allocate more money to charity and HIV and AIDS research.
Pause real quick.
Then
Guys,
the musician...
in the early 90s, bro, no one knew about what HIV was or AIDS. Like, it was like, I remember Magic Johnson got diagnosed with it. Everyone went crazy, like, what the fuck? Obviously, nowadays, we have a bunch of, medication for it. People can live longer than ever before with it.
Yeah.
You know, you could totally live a healthy, long life with it. Look at Magic Johnson. He's pretty damn healthy. Pause.
Yeah.
But back then, guys, no one knew what it was. People used to think like if they sweat on you and they had HIV, you would get it. Like I remember a lot of guys in the NBA were like scared to play against. That was a big reason why he retired, was because no one knew if you can even be around it, if it was contagious. Like, bro, it's amazing how much in just 30 years, like how much medicine has like progressed significantly.
People that will die from it were like mostly rappers like Eazy-E. Eazy-E died from it because he was fucking prostitutes, and of course what brought it up that much, like that, you know. Like
bro, you ever seen the movie NWA?
I saw it
Yes.
straight out of Compton.
Straight out of Compton.
Yes.
Yo, the funniest. I can't repeat it here because we're on YouTube.
The hospital scene.
When the doctor says, when the doctor says like, Eric, you have AIDS, and he was like,
but I'm not.
Doc, I ain't no maggot.
yeah.
I ain't no man.
Yo, I lost my. You guys could obviously are smart here. You know what I'm saying? What I mean, bro. I lost my sides in the movie theater. That was the funniest shit I had seen. The way he said it back to the doctor, I was like, "What the fuck, bro?" That shit was so funny.
I knew that was gonna be your favorite scene.
Bro, it was my favorite scene. One of my favorite scenes in any movie. One of my favorite scenes, bro.
It would have been.
It's
Hey, yo,
funny.
Doc, I know maggot. Bro,
I was like,
holy.
Yeah.
I was.
Straight Outta Compton is a really good movie.
Yes, it was a good movie though.
it was a great movie.
I thought it was a great movie. Yeah.
So, like the Ice Cube's son, crazy.
Yeah, he did a good job.
Yeah.
He looks just like him
Great
too.
job. Yes.
Look
did a great
just
job.
like him.
But yeah, what brought the knowledge of people that was also Freddie Mercury and Charlie Sheen back then.
Ah, yes, Charlie.
Charlie
Yeah,
Sheen
Charlie
was
Sheen.
also fucking with
Is he still alive?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
still fucking with prostitutes. With
He still
AIDS.
is?
Raw.
Yeah. of
Now?
course it's-
Raw.
Of course he is.
God damn.
That was a
He
big
living
thing.
life on the edge for real.
That was a big thing.
Shout out to Charlie Sheen. I love his current movie. when also like my favorite one is the number 3 one where they gave Michael Jackson on
Wait.
it,
Hold
Oh
on.
yeah, the
which
scary.
is hilarious by the way.
Yeah. Really, Scary Movie 3?
The 3, it's
The
called
third
Michael.
one?
It's called Michael
Yeah, I
Jackson.
mean I know the Scary movies,
Like the
but
whole
the
series,
third one was your favorite?
one of my favorite ones, yeah, and the second one because it's really funny. But the ring scene with this like Jaquisha
Yeah.
when she comes out of the TV and she's like,
She's so racist, bro. God damn, bro.
I used to get. I ain't pointing at
Forget about you, bro. I'm talking to y'all, bro. Yo, she's so fucking racist, bro. I know I'm pointing at the right side too,
You
bro.
broke the fourth wall, bro.
I'm breaking the foot, bro. She's so damn racist, bro.
guys, funny
We
story.
talk, bro. No,
I had to do some research.
Bro, just keep her on keep her on camera because I got to point at her with it, bro.
Wait,
bro, we
but
talking
funny-
about women, bro.
Funny story.
we,
Funny story.
we
I think my boss is watching this stream right now.
he finna fire you,
And
bro.
No, seriously. The other day,
Is he black?
No, he's white. He's American.
Okay,
and
he don't care.
We were like in a meeting, and he was like, "Okay, that's it tonight. Okay, Angie, tell me a story." And I'm like, "I just know racist jokes, man." And he's like, "No, we cannot say that here."
Bro.
People were lying. Like, no, don't say racist jokes.
Bro,
no.
she about to get a call from HR on God, bro.
Probably.
You're
They
like,
about to call.
on God.
She about to
Yeah.
get canceled. I can't wait.
Yo, HR. Can't wait. Wait, hold on.
It's gonna be funny.
What?
All right, let's get back to the documentary.
Went to Africa. He had previously visited in '74 with the Jackson 5. During the first stop in Gabon, he greeted over 100,000 people. Some of them carried signs that read, "Welcome home, Michael." He received the Officer of the National Order of Merit from President Omar Bongo, and during a trip to the Ivory Coast, Jackson was crowned King Sani by a tribal chief. Michael thanked the senior officials in French and English, signed the documents confirming his kingship, presided over the ceremonial dances, and sat on the golden throne. In an interview, he described the trip. "For me, it's like the dawn of civilization. It's the first place where society existed. It's seen a lot of love. I guess there is that connection because it is the root of all rhythm, everything. It's home."
Pause.
Inspired by the trip, he
Isn't it amazing how, like, in America, right, they'll sit there and say, "Oh, he's a racist, he dyed his skin." Then he goes back to Africa and they embrace him. There's none of that fuckery over there, bro. It's only here in America. So, it is what it is. You know, if I went back there, they're not going to look at me like, "Myron, you're not black." They're going to be like, "Nah, you a nigga just like us. Come on in." Right? Versus over here is like, "Myron, you're not black. You can't speak on these topics." Fuck y'all. So, anyway, let's keep going.
Do y'all even know what Sudanese people look like, bro?
Bro, they don't even
They
know where
literally-
Sudan is on a map, bro.
Bro,
Them niggas black as hell. I'm a lighter skin one, but they, bro, have y'all niggas seen my brother?
bro,
yo.
nigga look like fresh, bro.
Man.
God, bro.
Turn the lights off, bro. Like, yo, this nigga-
Turn the lights off. It's
They
crazy.
look like fresh.
Turn the lights. Hey, my brother
Wait.
dark as hell, bro.
Yeah, he is.
I was like, I remember he walked in the studio one time. I was like, "What? This the hood, ain't it?" Like,
Yeah.
he like, "I'm Myron's."
He's-
Yeah, but I'm Myron's
He's
brother.
as
I'm like,
black as fresh.
bro, on God.
Shout out to Ray.
Bro, hey, put the camera on me, man. Yo, bro,
might be
I'm
watching
like,
this.
I'm not even half as man. I
Bro.
need to turn more lights off for that nigga, man.
Bro,
I wanna
God,
be like
bro.
him. He's black as hell. He's probably watching right now.
Bro, when I bro, huh?
Go ahead.
Bro, because the last time I saw, bro, when I saw him, bro, I'm like, niggas, you so dark just to see him. I had to
Guys.
turn the light on, bro. Oh, God.
Guys, when
I'm like, oh, there you go. All right, there you go. Okay, I see him. I see
when
him.
we
I
went
see.
to Connecticut, the first thing Myron said to his brother, yo, you're black as hell. He hasn't seen his brother in years. He's like, yo, you're black as hell.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen that nigga in like 5. Yeah.
Oh, God,
I saw him for the first time. We went back to Connecticut for his graduation.
Yeah.
May.
Right, and I hadn't seen him in years. And the first thing I saw when I saw, I was like, "You black as hell, nigga! God damn,
God damn.
bro! Oh man, he probably watching right now, or he about to be mad as hell if he watches this on the replay.
Yeah.
He probably laughing with us.
Nah, he gonna super chat to talk shit, or he's gonna text me, one of the two. But he's black as fuck, man. So, but all the people, Myron, you're not even black, man. You niggas need to see my brother, man.
He's like a mini Myron.
Bro, you should see I should look up a Manute Bowl in Bowl. They're also
Sudanese.
also Sudanese.
Yeah.
Boy, you saying Myron ain't black, bro? Man, come on.
Yeah, man, it is what it is, man.
I like what
As I brush my hair.
bro, you brush your hair, bro. Nigga, brush your, bro. This the hood, ain't it?
My wave.
Yeah, as I brush my
This the
waves.
hood, ain't it?
Whatever, man. But yeah, yo, they embrace him in Africa, bro. There's none of this fucking clown world shit like we got here in America, bro. But anyway, let's keep going.
He suggested that music started with nature. Music is nature. Birds make music. Oceans make music. Wind makes music. Any natural sound is music, and that's where it started. Michael said, "We're just making a replica of nature, which is the sounds we hear outside." In the meantime, Jackson's music was still popular, and he performed at several huge events the following year, including the Super Bowl 27 halftime show. The halftime performance attracted more viewers than the game itself.
I remember that when he did that halftime show, he stood there like paused for like mad long, and everyone was like, "What the fuck?" Like he stood there paused. It was like he popped up through the floor.
Yeah.
And he just stood there for a few minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah, like he just stood there, like silent and still, and everyone was like,
What's going on?
What's going on here?" Like. You know, I thought he was gonna like kick and grab his nuts or something. Like, I'm waiting for this.
Kick and grab his nuts. Wow.
Like, where is he gonna moonwalk? All the white people are confused. Like, oh, is that him? What's going on here? All right, let's
It was
go
weird
back.
in the video, but that will.
Hey, but it made the performance that much better.
Yeah, that will make.
Because everyone was like literally on the edge of their seats. Pause.
There he is.
The following January, Michael Jackson received 3 American Music Awards: Favorite Pop Rock Album, Favorite Soul R&B Single, and was the first to win the International Artist Award of Excellence.
God damn.
In February, he won the Living Legend Award at the 35th Annual Grammy Awards and was with Brooke Shields on the award show. Michael's relationships were complicated. He dated Oscar winner Tatum O'Neal. They became friends when he was 12 and she was 17.
Oh shit.
But by 1982, their relationship was cooled. Then Michael met Brooke Shields and eventually even considered getting married. But Shields was never thrilled about the prospect.
I'm telling
She
you.
once said to Michael, "You have me for the rest of your life. You don't need to marry me."
Crazy.
He also had a short relationship with Madonna. According to her, she and Michael did not go beyond 3 dates and a kiss with the tongue. According to rumors, he briefly dated Shayna Mangatal and Whitney
Madonna.
Houston, whom he wanted to marry quickly. In August of 1993, Michael's career took a turn and changed probably forever. 13-year-old boy Jordan Chandler and his father Evan Chandler accused the singer of child sexual abuse.
All right, pause. Pause right here. So we went over the history.
Yeah.
We're probably going to cover this stuff on the next episode, guys. But I think it was really important, and I'm glad Angie planned this out. I think it's really important that you guys understand who Michael Jackson was, his enormous amount of success, how he literally dominated like 2 decades in music, and so that you guys can really understand the gravity of these accusations, because you guys are going to see here how everything starts to take a crazy nosedive from this point forward.
Yeah.
But yo, Bills, Mo, you guys. Well, actually, you know what? Hit the chats and then we'll close it out.
He went downhill to like he was almost broke. He was almost broke, guys. Like crazy.
Yeah.
That's how bad he was.
It was crazy.
Insane.
We got chats.
But he was the same, guys.
Oh, okay,
like he
okay.
was trying to marry every woman he will meet, and every one of them will like friends on him.
Friends on him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And I
Exactly.
think a big part of that was because he had never grew up.
Yeah.
You know, he had
was
never
a
grown
kid.
up because he was still a kid. I mean, he's, you know, he never had a childhood. So finally he has the money, he has the freedom. He's not getting beat by his dad all the time to you know, practice and rehearse and train.
He wanted to marry because he wanted to have kids. He wanted to have a bunch of kids. That's why he wanted like to, okay, yeah, let's marry. Let's get married.
Yeah.
It was like
He didn't give a fuck about the bitch. He
all
just
about
like,
the family.
You're just gonna be a nursing hole for me to have my children.
He wanted to be better than his dad.
Just an incubator.
Yeah, you're an incubator.
I mean, you guys make me sound like so horrible.
He
but
might have believed the whole Madonna is a virgin thing. He might have believed that. Oh, really? Let's do it.
no, he just really
Madonna,
wanted
that
to.
304.
She belongs
to the streets.
He just wanted to be better than his dad. Like he wanted to raise children better than his dad. That's why he wanted to have a family.
Fair
Like
enough.
he was big on that. But yeah, Elle Brooke Shields for like finesse him.
She finessed?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Did she?
I mean,
Well, she didn't marry him.
Yeah, because you
Yeah,
know,
but-
I
Was she
think
like, "Come on," is
what
what
was she
you mean?
getting out of that friendship? Clout and money, probably.
yeah, but she ain't got to take him through the ringer.
Yeah.
She kind of saved him from all that financial like.
She's probably getting enough through the
She's
fake
probably
Yeah.
getting enough, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
you guys are right.
yeah, at least
That's-
that.
Because I'm like, yo, because imagine if one of these girls was actually like, you know what? Hey, you know, that's an easy sucker right there.
I
This is
will-
easy money. Yeah, Michael, I'll marry you, of
I
course,
will
of
also
course.
say that
Yeah,
like what
I-
ruined Michael's relationship also was that he was a bit feminine, and women will like take that seriously because
Yeah.
he wasn't masculine at all, you know. So yeah, that will also fuck up for him. His relationships though.
Man, you should have read a copy of Why Women Deserve Less. God
On
damn it,
God.
Mike!
On God.
I missed you,
Myron,
man.
where were you, bro?
We miss
I was
you.
a
Where
kid.
were you? You was
miss
out
you,
there
Michael.
rowing boats,
miss
bro.
I was not even.
You was
when
rowing
he-
boats?
2009?
Oh no, oh no.
2009. I was getting ready to row boats.
Yeah, see,
I was getting
you was
rowboats,
getting ready
man.
to row boats,
God
bro.
damn it, man.
You was rowing boats gently down the stream, merrily.
Yeah. God damn it. We got the chats ready?
Yeah, we're ready to go.
All right, let's do it.
Like
And
the
then we're
video,
gonna- then we're
comment,
gonna
share,
grab some food.
subscribe.
Guys, I had 3 workouts today. I am dying.
3 workouts,
3
Myron.
workouts, man.
God damn.
Because I, bro, like I
God.
didn't get to train the way I wanted the past like week or so because of the movement and stuff. So like I finally was like, all right, I got a little bit more time. I'm gonna go ahead, even though we had a show today. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna hit the gym and ended up doing it, working out 3 times. Pause. What do we got here?
When we have a show, it's crazy. Just saying.
Johnny Silverhand goes, Mo knows how to moonwalk. Okay. We got here Louise, the Big Mac slide. Okay.
Oh yeah, when I was
The Big
dancing.
Mac- oh man. Okay.
These are the big Mac
We got here Albo Ace. When are we getting Donovan Sharp and or Rolo back on the pod? I answer that for you. Donovan's gonna be here on Wednesday. Rolo, I don't know. I need to hit him up. But he's coming soon. Rolo's definitely
Rolo
coming soon.
should be down in Miami because of that CME that's going on.
Oh, yeah, he might be here this week. Well,
He might be.
When is the CME? It's
This weekend, like the next weekend, like in about a week.
It's next. Yeah, so Rolo's gonna be here soon, guys. Mo looks like a circle from all angles. Fantastic.
Shout out to the edit though.
Yeah, shout out to the edit. I like that. Johnny Silverhand, Billy Flick the Bean Jean. She's my lover. Just got the best bean I ever seen. Fantastic. Johnny Silver goes, when Mo hit 117, he's changing his screen name for a short time to Spartan Mo 117. Okay. He goes again. I hear darker. Wait.
Bruh.
All right.
All right, man. We're moving on. Mexican Coke shits on all other Coke. It tastes better because it's made with cane sugar, I believe. Oh, yeah. Mexican Coke is pretty good, too. Myron, what's your thoughts on playing the videos on 1.5 speed, W Coke Zero, but I only drink water and there's difference in taste of water brands?
That's facts.
Playing the videos on, yeah, play the video 1.5 speed, bro. No problem. Oh, you mean on this one?
While we're screen sharing, I think it's
Maybe 1.25.
Okay, that's fine. We'll keep. We're wrapped up with it anyway. We're gonna do the part 2 later. Ken Rose 07, $5. Appreciate that, my friend. BFD goes that's the opposite of what Uncle Ruckus got. Okay. The real one goes. It's been rumored for years that MJ worked on the soundtrack for the game Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but went uncredited allegedly because of the allegations with the kids. Oh,
Man.
okay.
Yo, yeah,
There's a bunch of stuff that
I believe that's a fact.
Yeah.
Mark, can you do more episodes about your Fed days? Yes, I will. Don't worry, coming very soon, guys. I'm hoping. I want to save those for when we get remonetized, guys. Hopefully that's going to be within, we're going to reapply. So we'll see what happens. But they're coming soon, guys. Don't worry. Mo Ibra, Yeah, Zol, love you, brother.
Alright.
Mo just farted because he liked it so much. Like the video if you think Mo is fat. Okay, he is fat. But he's gonna not be fat soon. I had to go use my asthma inhaler. What the fuck? Oh, on God, Myron pronouncing laughing in Spanish, bruv. This is the reason why your loyal fans are y'all are a
It
crew.
was so funny.
Yeah, well, love you guys. SEO Nights everyone goes. Saw you on Crowder and just wanted to say I'm damn proud of you guys. Keep up the great work. Fed Reacts and Fresh and Fit are the best, and I love you guys. Thank you so much, bro. Yeah, shout out to Steven Crowder, man. Shout out to all the guys, man. Shout out to Steven Crowder. Shout out to Tim Pool. We're gonna work something out. Get the hot swims for y'all on here. I'm working on getting Alex Jones for you guys. And yeah, man. Like I said before, they can imitate, but they can't. They can't replicate, man. So we're gonna keep showing, proving you guys why we're the best. Eugenia Myron, you really are behind on the stats. After your book, you were on it. Eugenia. Oh, I think. All right, fair enough. DG Build, WFNF, Diversified Vibes. Bro, the reason why I don't cite the stats as much anymore is because people get bored and annoyed by that, man. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. Like, people don't want to hear that shit on the after hours, unfortunately. So, I mean, I could go ahead and hit numbers and stats again, but a reason why I kind of don't cite them as much is because people on the after hours don't want to hear that shit, bro. They're like, bro, this is boring, blah, blah, blah. So, I got to strike a balance, but I'll find a way. Don't worry. I'll find a way. I correctly called you out about not being correct with stats, but at your age, I had not done anywhere near what you have done. You had the disadvantage of current fame, unfortunately.
Is that like a backhanded?
It's like bro.
I mean, bro, people are always going to find things to complain about and shit like that, but at the end of the day, bro, like, people don't want to just see me sit here and cite stats all day, man. It's you got to entertain and educate at the same time. I mean, bro, if you want like numbers and stats, watch the fucking daytime show, bro. You strike me as a guy that's watching just the nighttime show and criticizing just the nighttime show. Like, guys, we make way more content than just after hours. It's called after hours for a reason. But a lot of you guys just want to sit here and watch us argue with hoes all day and cite stats, and that's just not how conversations go. Like, I could sit here and cite stats like before, but people get bored with that shit, bro. The girls tune out. No one gives a fuck. So it's like, you got to find ways to innovate, man. What do we got here, Mo? Oh, shit. Okay. Uriel Punzel goes.
Questions for Myron. I stopped smoking for about a month.
What are we at here?
Okay.
Now, don't plan on doing it again. I'm eligible for a FOID card because one of the questions I asked was a controlled substance this past year. I think you asked this before, bro. If it's a federal one, they're going to consider marijuana a controlled substance, 100%. So you're going to have to wait. WNGW Mo, we working in Detroit, and all I could think of the whole time was Mo saying, "This the hood, ain't it?" Yeah, facts.
No EO Moto.
Paul Maurice. Uriel Punzel goes, question, Myron, I stopped a smoke. No, got that one.
This right here.
Z Crypto.
The new studio is dope. Always supporting y'all, and of course the Tate. Shout out to you, my friend. Marlo goes, "Hey Myron, love the show, man. Keep it up. I'm watching y'all from the gym right now. When can you do an extensive workout routine we could follow? I understand it's mostly eating and consistency, but it would really help out." All right, I'll bring it to y'all. They did to MJ what they are doing to DT today, flipping astronomical allegations back at them via stronger controlling media. If Beyonce tried to speak out, they'd snatch her color to or Aaliyah her. Why not on Rumble? Okay. Fun fact, this is from Hogias Maximus. Fun fact, Michael Jackson collaborated with Sega to make music for Sonic the Hedgehog 3 Carnival Night. Ice Cap, Launch Bass, Mid Boss, and Knuckles, the themes were his. The end credits track is the chord structure that became Stranger in Moscow. Oh, okay.
Ice Cap was actually my favorite theme song too.
Okay.
From Sonic 3.
I was 9 when MJ died. I remember the first song I heard from MJ was Billie Jean on GTA Vice City, and he died, and my cousin had an MJ marathon, and I did the same thing with my 3-year-old niece, and she loves MJ. She's watching with me because of MJ. Shout out to you, man. And the fog, the window fog is wild. Yeah, bro, it's because we got the studio pretty cold right now, man, because of the cameras. MJ's song Dirty Diana is a very underrated song. It's RP exposing woman's obsession with fame. MJ is very clever with his lyrics, not just the videos. Yep, absolutely.
That's true.
We got here, Eden Julio goes, y'all should do a separate episode of FNF like the wrestling stream, but of y'all playing Cards Against Humanity and Dios Mio, the Spanish version.
Dios Míos, the Spanish version is crazy.
Okay. Rumble/locals only though. Okay. What else? Anything else?
That's it.
That's it.
Cool. Yeah, guys. Tomorrow we're gonna have Marquette Burton on, aka the Saint Cinnamon Man. That's gonna be a great show. That's gonna be at 6 p.m. Then we're gonna have after hours, and then Wednesday we got Donovan Sharp, and after hours, and then we got Friday. I don't know what we got planned. But yeah, man. Actually, you know what? I do have an idea we're gonna have planned, but that's gonna be surprise for y'all. But yo, Bills, Mo, what do you guys? I'll give y'all what's y'all last word?
Thank you guys for watching Fed Reacts. Y'all are definitely the true fans. Thank you guys for coming out on our day is off, but we're here. We're here now, right, Big Mo?
We here now, bro.
We're here
We
now.
here now.
We love it. Appreciate all the support. You guys can follow me on Instagram at JBills at JBILLZ. I appreciate all the messages and love that I've been getting. WFNF team, W Myron, W Mo, W Chris, W Angie, W IC in the back, and yeah. Oh,
Andy's here. We're still working too,
Yeah.
man. IC's painting. Andy's putting up panels in the girls' room, bro. Like the grind doesn't end, man. After this is done, we're gonna grab a bite to eat, and then I'm gonna come in and make some additions to the studio. I'm gonna figure out this goddamn Is it focused yet? Or not yet?
You could probably focus it a little more, bro. I think it's because we're so zoomed in.
God damn it. All right. Well, I'm gonna fix it. And then Mo, what about you, bro?
Yo, first of all, big ups to all the mods. You know, this is probably the best group of mods that I've seen in
Facts.
Fresh of Your history.
Y'all are
You
the
know,
best.
Yo, all you guys do is provide value, help us out, having our backs, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate. So especially the mods out in the telly, the mods in YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, and of course the Discord mods. So
When
big
we
ups to you
exposed
guys.
Anus and Leech, a
Oh,
lot of
God.
it came from the mods.
Oh, God.
Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to the fucking mods. You guys want to know when we exposed those fucking losers over there up in Canada? The mods did their research, came up with the facts, man. And yeah, bro. So shout out to the mods, man.
And other than that, you guys can follow me at BigMo_BITW. That is BIGMO_BITW. Don't forget the memo to believe in Big Mo, because that's the MO.
All right, Angie, what about you?
Best in the world, baby.
Shout out to MJ, always, every damn day. And guys, stay tuned for the part 2. We're gonna cover his legal cases. I'm gonna do some research on that for you guys, and please follow Fair Reacts on Instagram, follow Fair Reacts HSI on TikTok, and I have something prepared for you guys this week on the Instagram, so make sure to follow us on there. Please don't follow me on Instagram, on my personal Instagram again. And love you all, guys. Thank you for your support. And yeah, shout out to MJ every day.
Yep. And guys, we'll on Thursday we're either gonna do the part 2 for Michael Jackson, or we're gonna cover the Tupac one. Maybe we'll do a poll on Fed Reacts to see what you guys want. So we'll definitely Thursday we'll be back with a show for you guys on Fed Reacts, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe. We didn't hit the 1.3K likes, so I guess I'm not gonna expose the new mic that I'm gonna potentially get.
That's L on y'all.
What was that?
That's an L on them. Y'all should have got the
y'all
likes
should have
up.
liked it, man, to give y'all some sauce, but it is what it is. Guys, subscribe to the channel, man. Let's hit 165K subscribers on YouTube. We're almost there. And we'll be back at 6 p.m., man, for Fresh and Fit, man. Love y'all. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace. I'm a special agent with Homeland Security Investigations, okay, guys? HSI.
This is what Fed Reacts covers.
Defender Jeffrey Williams and Associate YSL did commit the felony. So here's what 6ix9ine actually got. Racketeer conspiracy. This attack shifted the whole U.S. government. This guy got arrested for espionage, okay, trading secrets with the Russian John Wayne Gacy, a.k.a. the Killer Clown, okay, one of the most prolific serial killers of all time, killed 33 people. Zodiac Killer is a pseudonym of an unidentified serial killer who operated in Northern California. All these serial killers, guys, they really get off on getting attention from the media. Many years, Jeffrey Epstein sexually exploited and abused dozens of minor girls at his home. It was OJ working together to get Nicole killed. We're going to go over his past, the gang ties, so that this all makes sense.